How we doing? Good. We doing good? Yeah. Spine Geek Army in the house, right? Yeah. Some of you are thinking, what in the heck is that? Who saw Big Joe parked out there? Do you know who Big Joe is? Do you notice that big green army truck out there? If you didn't see it, then we need to make him bigger, but that's Big Joe. So, welcome. We're going to have fun. We should be done about 9:30 tonight. We'll be all good to go. Some of you look to the person that brought you and go, he's not really kidding. All right, so today's lose to win. What do you need to lose in order to win this game called life? I'll be your host, your coach, and your friend, Dr. Joseph Arvay, and we're going to have a good time today. Say, I'm going to have a good time. So this is me. This is what we do. We travel around the world spreading joy. This is Miss Kayla right here. Let's see if that's laser. She won a gold medal in London. We helped take care of her. This is the coat that I got when in London. See, it says United States Olympic Team, blah, blah, blah. So it's good. This is D'Artagnan. He won a bronze medal at the visually impaired or Paralympics. And in February, I'll actually be taking care of him in Budapest, Hungary. This is me taking care of Tom Jackson of the Denver Broncos Alumni Association. This is us helping the Denver Bronco Alumni Association be healthy. And when I was in London, Apollo Ono saw me and said, Dr. Arvay, we have the exact same hair. Could you please take a picture with me? I'm like, sure, whatever, okay. So I had to hang out with him. This is what we do for the last 4 or 5 years. What we do, what I'm going to show you today, we've helped people win gold medals. We've helped championship teams win championships. We've helped people lose 100 pounds, 30 pounds, 20 pounds, get off medication, get married, have children, have better grades. You name it, we've seen it happen. And this is some of the things that we volunteer and travel on our own nickel. So we've been around the world helping people just like you have gold medal health. This is the most recent picture of my family. Can anybody tell me who this is? The guy in the middle. Can somebody tell me who this man is? For a t-shirt, who can tell me who this man is? Raise your hand. Yes? No. And it's not Shrek. Sorry. This is Rulon Gardner. Remember Rulon Gardner of The Biggest Loser, who beat the Russian? Don't you guys want to watch the Olympics? Come on. So Rulon Gardner lives in Cheyenne, and we get to meet him when we're down in Florida. But look where his arms are. That's one hand on Grant's head. That's the other hand on Luke's hand. And he said, squeeze! And we're like, say no. We're like, take the picture, take the picture. So I just love that picture. But that's Rulon, and he may make it to 2016. You never know. But you see this really big man in the practice? That's him, okay? So everybody say Spine Geek. That's where we are online. That's where we are on Facebook. I guess Facebook's not going away, so I guess, but we do have a page because my kids say I have to. We have a website. You can get in contact with us, and so you can check all this stuff out. There's videos, all kinds of things to get all this going in the right direction. Our mission today, as I take this off because it's very warm, is to put an end to unnecessary suffering. So the good news is that if you have any unnecessary suffering anywhere in your life, physically, emotionally, mentally, then you're going to leave here today with a plan. Everybody say, I need a plan. So you're going to leave here with a plan so that we can put an end to this, not help you manage it, not help you deal with it, but help you end it. Everybody say, end it. End it. So that's really the goal of today. And so you have different books. If you have the Metabolics book, then there's a 30-day plan in there that starts off on page 111. You have the cruise ship book here that has a 30-day plan in it as well. Depending on what book you have, you can use. It's just that we've been doing this for so long that the majority of our practice members have this book already. And so we said, can you give me something different? And so we have the Metabolics book. Both these books, if you don't have it, are on sale out there. They'll help you, and they're gonna give you a good map. Everybody say good map. Because that's the key to winning and succeeding, is having the right map. So, what do you need today? That's what I want to talk about first. What do you need? What did you come here with? What do you need today to leave with? What are you expecting? Shout out to me. What do you need? This is group participation time. Energy. Okay, so we need more energy, okay? What else do we need to leave here with today or have a plan for? What else? Less weight. You want to lose? Okay. Now, with a show of hands, who wants to lose weight? Okay. Now, don't throw anything at this person. Who is not focused on losing weight right now? Okay, good. Because not everyone wants to lose weight, but I have to focus on you need to get healthy as well. So we're going to do the same thing, okay? What else? Lose weight, more energy. What else do you need? Balance hormones. In 3 hours? M-O-N-E-S, okay? Hormones. I'm kidding. What else? Sleep, okay. Good. Okay. What else do we need? This is your show. I already know this stuff. I read the PowerPoint already, so I know what to do. What else do we want to get from today? Yes?
You are diabetic.
Diabetes. Okay, so let's put diabetes. Let's put blood sugar. Okay. What else? Memory. What was your name again? Who said that? Memory. Okay. Very good. What else do you need? Come on. Off meds. Okay. All right. What else?
Pain control.
Hypertension. So we want a healthier heart. How about that? So that could be BP, cholesterol, hypertension. Okay, good. What else?
Nutritional balance.
Nutritional balance. Okay, so we want balance. Right? We won't be too weird that our friends think we just eat tree bark all the time. Good. Okay, what else?
Spinal alignment.
Spinal alignment. Oh, listen, that was a patient spoken truth. We'll get to that, Todd. All right. Here, matter of fact, Todd, here, you get a T-shirt for that one right there. There we go. Watch out. Oh, Nikki, there you go. You get their T-shirts. They won't hurt you. I'll fix you when you get to the office. What else do we want from today? 3 more answers. What do you need? This group, what do you need? Autoimmune disease. Now, you're sitting in Deborah's section, Debbie's Hardy section. When it comes to introducing our partners, don't let me forget her, okay? Because last time she came and she shared her heart, and I just somehow the computer glitched, and I didn't bless her. So everybody give Deborah Hardy a hand for being here today. There. She wrote a phenomenal book on how to get through cancer, deal with cancer, and beat cancer, and win, and really kind of just so it doesn't tear your heart out. She has an amazing book that I want you to get, and she'll have them there for you. She'll sign them for you. So there, I just plugged you before the whole thing. And they're free. They're free for you. Okay, good. So spinal alignment, yes. And you said autoimmune disorder, A-U-T-O-I-M-M, period. Okay, what else?
Pain control.
Pain control. Want to get out of pain and feel better? Okay, good. One more. What do we need?
Inflammation.
Hope and inflammation. Got it. Hope. Need hope. Amen there. That's why I had May sing and John sing. So hope and then inflammation. I love this, how this always works out. Okay, good. So that's what you need. That's what I'm going to give you today. Does that sound cool? Everybody clap your hands. Yay. Okay. I want you leaving here with stuff that you can take home. Now, not 30, 50, 60, 100 different things. 1, 2 things that you're going to work on over the next 30 days to work on, okay? So need. All right, but it's confusing because you need all this, but yet you walk into a hospital and you see a sign saying cafeteria, restrooms, McDonald's, and dining room. Now, what is a McDonald's doing in a hospital? That's confusing to you, right? No wonder you have lots of needs and questions. Or what happened to Little Debbie over the last 40 years? You know, I mean, she followed the rules, and now look what happened. She needs something, right? She needs to be at this makeover today. That's what she needs, lose some weight, okay? The problem is she's eating her own product. That's why she looks that way. And again, here's the problem. In America right now, you heard of the SAD diet, Standard American Diet, SAD diet? What's the result? So let's say 30, 40 years ago, they came out with new dietary standards. They came out with a map, right? Because here's the frustrating thing. If I gave you a map of California and I said, find Denver, right? And I gave you $1 million, the fastest car there is, and 30 people to help you, would you ever find Denver in California? No. Now, I'm not here to question your sincerity today. I'm not here to call you any names or insult you personally. I'm just going to simply tell you that the reason why you haven't gotten where you've got and you still have these needs is because out there they've given you the wrong map. That's why. It's not your fault. It's not because you didn't try hard enough. It's simply you were following the wrong map. And today, before you leave here, I'm going to give you the right map. And it looks like this. If I asked you to find Denver and give you a map of Colorado, would you be able to find it? If you couldn't, could somebody in the room help you find it? Yes. And if you could find it and your friend couldn't find it, could you help them find it? It wouldn't be hard, would it? That's literally what we're up to today, is taking away, give me those bad maps they've given you, because all it's created is inflammation, low energy, overweight, bad hormones, bad sleep, poor food choices, diabetes, memory loss, autoimmune disorders. You lose hope because you're trying and you're trying and you're trying. And the thing is that you just have the wrong map. That's the problem. I'm going to give you the right map today. Everybody say right map. Right. Good. Is that good news? Is that okay we do that? Because here's the problem. How do I know people have a bad map? Well, because what color should healthy grass be? Now, I know we're in Colorado, so grass that's in your yard, okay? Should be green, right? Do we need 30 pages of research to indicate that? So the kind of thing is that you were made like green grass to be healthy and strong. And so the issue is, you have this poster, you hear me talk about it, that you're supposed to be green grass. You have all these needs, which I just call brown grass. And if we don't remove these needs and help fix this, then you're going to just turn to dead grass, or what I now call dirt. So we've got work to do to get you back to green grass. That's what it's all about. But this map you've been following on how to live your life has led you into brown grass, not kept you or got you back to green grass. How do I know? Well, I look at you living in America. I look at people. 63% of American adults are overweight. 37% are obese. Heart disease is, someone dies of a heart attack every 34 seconds. And I'm going to say this over again, but when you were born, how was your heart? It was fine. So why 20, 30, 40 years later is it now attacking you to the point where it's going to take your life? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Now, here's the thing. Teenagers, we'll talk about that, have plaque building up in all their coronary arteries. Cancer in you, is cancer getting same, better, or worse in our community or in your family? How about diabetes or Alzheimer's? Worse. We've got to give you a new map because the map you're using isn't working right now. And again, check this out. Ladies, you will love this research. If you go up one skirt size in 10 years, then your chance of postmenopausal breast cancer goes up 33%. Just one Christmas season, right? If you go up 2 dress sizes in a 10-year period, then your chance of postmenopausal breast cancer goes up to 77%. It's not your genes, it's not bad luck, it's not your health insurance, it's the wrong map they're giving you that's teaching you how to live your life that's not working. And again, it gets worse. 25 million Americans have diabetes, right? So we're going to talk about diabetes and blood sugar. 1 in 3 are diabetic now. 25% don't know they have it. So here's the problem. As you're going from green grass to brown grass, look at these smiley faces. You're building cancer, heart disease, diabetes, overweight, and you don't even know it until you wake up one day with it, right? And then 34 million people are diabetic worldwide, and the deaths will double by 2030. Think about this. If I have the right map, then these deaths don't have to double, and it doesn't have to be you. And so again, BMI, okay? Who can tell me what BMI stands for? Body mass index, right? So, and again, this is an okay rule. It's not the best, but it's okay because it's general enough. Because some of you see these slides and go, well, it's not going to be me. I'm healthy. Well, let me just tell you that a lot of our friends, yes, thank you, I got the book here. Some of our friends, some of us thought we had a pretty good map. And one of our good friends who looked great, felt great, did really well, end up with cancer, 4 brain tumors in his brain. That doesn't just happen overnight. It takes years to grow that. So what did we do? We had to find a better map so that we could defeat cancer in his body and therefore take this better map to you and help you not, because the way you beat cancer is you don't get it. How do you not get it? By living at green grass. Well, how do you get there? You have the right map. And so if cancer is an issue for you, get Deborah's book and then get our book as well, and you can see. Because the same thing I'm going to show you to get rid of these needs is the same thing they're using to help their body get healthy and get green grass so the cancer can go away as itself, because you get healthy, right? But if your BMI is less than 25, then you're good. If it's over 25, you're overweight. If it's over 30, you're considered obese. So, but here's the problem. Right now, I checked myself today. I'm 188 pounds, 10% body fat. But my BMI is 26. So technically, if you go by this scale, I am overweight. Now really, because my lean body mass makes me heavier. So again, if you're on that 25, 26 range, don't go out and just start binging on chocolate ice cream and be depressed, all right? But if you are over 30, then if you don't think you have a problem, guess what? You have a problem. And we need to fix this today. And so here's the rule. So you basically look at how tall you are. I know you guys are, okay? How tall you are. Like right now I'm 5'11 and a half-ish. And then you look at your weight. So 190, which puts me around 25, 26, 27 right there. So take a minute here, look at your height. Angie, how tall are you? And we won't go with there. But these are your numbers. And again, you can calculate this. It's in the cruise ship book. But has everybody got their number yet? Your height's right here. Your weight is right here. So if you're 4'10 and 320, you're in trouble. Okay? Kind of between there. If you're 5'5 and 200 pounds, you're 35. This is obese. The yellow's overweight, and white is good. Any questions with that? Those of you with smartphones can Google it right now while I'm speaking. If I check out, and you can get your own chart right there and figure it out. Okay? Very good. All right. So what's the problem with the BMI? Well, here's what research shows. That if you are above 30, you are 3 times more likely to die of coronary heart disease. You're twice more likely to get colon cancer. You're 3 times more likely to get endometrial cancer, 4 times more likely to get osteoarthritis and it's gallbladder disease. So, and I'll leave this up maybe at the break, but we got to get this number going down because this will have an effect on your garden, not just your love handles, right? It's going to have an effect on everything, not just what the scale says. So, who here feels overwhelmed already? Like, oh man, this guy talks so fast and he's got 187,000 slides he's going to throw at us. Well, the thing is that, am I ever going to be able to pull this off? Will I ever be able to have fun? What if my friends and family think I'm really weird? Because I'm already weird enough as it is. And they're really going to, when I come home, my husband or my children are going to think, oh, there goes mom again. There goes dad again. Like when my mom went on a crab meat diet, all she ate was crab meat, right? She thought that would help her lose weight. Well, what it did is helped us all eat in the kitchen, eat in the living room while she ate in the kitchen. That's what it did, okay? Well, here's the thing. I want you to live a great life. Everybody say, my great life is now. I have a great life. So the thing is, if you have a great life, you're not going to care what other people think about you because you're going to feel so good, so strong, so healthy. You're not going to need anything else because you fixed that. And I want to tell you again, your great life starts today. I promise you, as your doctor and as your friend, your great life starts today. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with what? 1 step. Not 10,000 steps. 1 step. The best way to eat an elephant is what? 1 bite at a time with barbecue sauce, okay? So, you have your great life, and you have I fully believe that you have a destiny. I fully believe that God has you sucking air for a reason, okay? When you were born, He had great plans for you. Now, I don't know what your religious background is or your beliefs. I don't mean to step on anybody's toes. And you may not agree with everything I have to say, but the thing is that no one believes in you more than I do. And hopefully you believe in you someday more than I do. But the reality is that you do have a destiny. You do have a reason. It's not just to take up space. It's to be a blessing to those around you. It's to be a blessing to yourself, okay? Can you feel me and hear me? Because that, you literally, if you live your life going, I don't matter, I'm just here, just, you live and die and whatever, then no wonder you have these things going on because these are all side effects of that kind of thinking. So think about for a second, what does a good day look like to you? And when was the last time you actually had a good day? Okay? What's a good week look like for you? I'm going to teach you to know what Monday's going to look like, or at least what you want to look like before it gets here. How about Tuesday? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Do you have a date night? Do you know what you're going to eat? When are you going to exercise? When are you going to spend time just by yourself having fun? When are you going to go on vacation? See, these are all questions you need to ask yourself to have a great life. And maybe no one's ever given you permission to do that, but today is your day. Okay? Say, today is my day. So, today you get a better map. Can't find Denver, can't find your great life. That's really what it is. The reason why you maybe haven't found a great life is because you just haven't been given the right map. Today you're going to be able to find their great life. Again, a good map takes you where you want to go. That's how you know whether you have a good map or not. Are you going in time where you want to be? Or you just keep getting the same old stuff, same old problems, same old issues, same old pain, same old issue, and now your doctors or your friends or your family are helping you just manage your bad hormones, your diabetes, helping you manage your not having hope, manage your pain. See, I'm not here to manage your brown grass. I'm here to get you back to green grass, to where the promise is. Okay? So, now, don't hate me if I put Joel Osteen up there or Stephen Furtick. I put what I use to keep my brain from going crazy, right? So, now, time out. What are you thinking right now? Who wants $20? Come get it. Come get it. Who wants it? There you go. There you go. Have a seat. Give her a hand. Now, all of you just independently wealthy and didn't need 20 bucks? Or it was like, well, that's just 20 bucks. I ain't getting that much here for 20 bucks. Now, if it was 100 bucks, now I'd knock somebody over, right? Whatever kept you in your chair is what's keeping you back from having a great life. Whatever you were thinking when I said, who wants 20 bucks? When I said, who wants 20 bucks, what'd you think? What was your first thought? This is too hard. Hang on a minute. Come. Think, is this too hard? Is this real? Is this a joke? What do I have to do? What else? Somebody else? Oh, there you go, good Christian. Oh, give it to somebody else. I don't need it. It's a lie. I'm putting that down there. The strings attached. What else? Can't move fast enough. If it was $100, trust me, I bet you'd move a little faster. I know that. What else? What else are you thinking? Is he crazy? Is he lying? Is he for real? Right. Because, not a show of hands, okay, but who actually prays every day for God to do something for them? And then when he actually does it, guess what? We sit in the chair. Oh, no, that's too hard. It can't be that easy. I know I've been praying for this, but, our stinking thinking keeps us from walking out and stepping in faith to actually make it happen. Every day he says, who wants a great life? Who wants to have fun? Who wants to be blessed? Who wants to really be that person? Who wants to be a blessing to their family? And we all just kind of go, well, we've got to change our thinking. So let's talk about this. You had those needs. What else are you thinking right now that's holding you back from really beginning the journey of one step? What are some other thoughts that might be holding you back?
Is it going to work?
Is it going to work? Okay. What else? Too hard? Huh? What? Tried it before. Right. Oh, is it worth it?
Too hard.
Too old? Yeah, let's talk about that. How about I don't want to fail again, and I don't like being rejected? Darn right it will. How dare you live a great life when everybody else just wants to... I can't spell conflict, sorry, but yeah. Isn't it funny that sometimes the same reasons why we didn't get out of the chair kind of spill over in other areas of our life? Okay? Hey, don't feel bad. When I was in Orlando, one of my friends did that from stage. Says, who wants $100? And I was like, where Tammy is. And I sat there. And she said, so why didn't you get out of the chair? Do you not need $100? I was like, dang it. You got me. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this to people. But I don't have $100 to give you guys, so I only had 20. I got 4 kids, so hey. So here's the thing. You're going to have a hard time becoming a great person as long as you hold on to these thoughts. Because the reality of it was it too hard to come up here? No. Was it for real? Yeah. Was I joking? No. What'd you have to do? Walk about 20 yards, Somebody else needed it? Maybe. But I'm saying if I had 20 bucks and didn't need it, then I could give it to somebody who did need it, right? Okay? Is it a lie? No, it was 20 bucks. Really, it wasn't counterfeit. Can't move? Well, for real, yeah. Did it work? It worked. I tried it before. I doubt it. Not like that. Is it worth it? Sure it was. Need to commit? She committed, right? Too old to move? No, not for 20 bucks. I'll fail. She didn't get, you have to, this word trust shows up. Because we want it now. We want it now. So what do I do to keep myself? Because what's that voice, that chatterbox telling you right now as I'm sitting here talking to you? Because you're going to decide whether you're going to believe my voice or that voice you've listened to for the last 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years. And again, that voice literally is the bad map that you're listening to, okay? So what do I use? I declare. There's 31 declarations in there. I speak over my family. Luke and I read it every morning on the way to school, and we see great little results. Also, crash the chatterbox. Some of you I've given this to because, again, sometimes the voice is so loud, it's like, what is going on here? Well, the thing is, you're trying to become important. You're trying to be special. You're trying to do something good for yourself. And all those voices in the back want to hold you back. So we've got to crash that. We've got to get rid of that. Where'd my clicker go? Okay, here we go. So that's what I do to help get rid of my stinking thinking and keep moving on. So Deb was using a bad map because she was gaining weight. She's been being unhealthy. And then she came into our office. We gave her a good map. And she lost 30 pounds and got off 3 medications with the good map. So what happens to your life when you follow the bad map? That. What happens to your life when you follow the good map? That. You're not really working any harder. You've just exchanged your map. You're still eating. You're still living. You're still doing life. You're just doing it more conscious and with a good map, and you get results. This is Hazel. We're using a bad map. And again, women, okay, from probably age 13, you're conscious about aware of your body, right? Dare I say, I've got 2 daughters. I know that. And I've worked really hard with my daughters and my family to say that food is not your friend. You're not going to like what it does to you versus saying, well, that's going to make you fat, okay? Or that's going to make you just like your Aunt Bonnie or whatever. So, but trying to be healthy and trying to follow what the world says and trying to do what Weight Watchers and everybody else says to be healthy is simply the wrong map. It's a bad map. It's not even just the wrong map. It's a bad map because it takes you down the road. It takes you from green grass to brown grass to dirt. And so we gave her a good map, and now she's lost over 100 pounds, on fire for the Lord, is moving to go serve the Lord and just be everything she can be for him because now she got her health map by using her health back by using the right map. Make sense? This is Jim. Jim was given a bad map. And this is why I do what I do. Jim got diagnosed with brain cancer at age 49. Okay? To me, and you'll learn as you hang out with us and come to these workshops, cancer is simply you drive your car and the oil light goes on, okay? If you spend the remaining years duct taping the oil light or cutting out the oil light, what's going to happen to your engine? Huh? Are we pretty sure about that? It's going to blow up, right? You all said that cancer is getting worse in your society and your country. Why? Because we treat it as the oil light. We think once you get cancer, you're sick. The issue is you've been sick. You've been going from green grass to brown grass for a long time, and the warning signs were there. You didn't recognize it because you have the wrong map, and then when it turns into cancer or diabetes or Alzheimer's, now you're at dead grass or dirt, and again, what's the map say? More toxins, more poisons. So he got through the first round of chemotherapy and stuff like that. Oh, you're cancer-free. Come in for your MRI every 2 months, and we'll watch it. We'll watch it. Well, 2 years later, it came back. And he got brain cancer again. The problem is this time I met him in the late stages and we did all we could to get him to go back to green grass. But once the engine blows up, you need a new engine. It's over with, right? While the oil light's on, if we put oil in the engine, the car knows what to do and you can save the thing. But if I get to you too late, then it's too late. And the problem is having the wrong map. What really makes me frustrated is that he missed his daughter's own wedding. He died in June and she got married in August. So I sat there and watched the daddy-daughter dance without daddy being there. Her brother gave her off. Her brother gave her away. Her dad wasn't there. I saw the pain in her mom's heart being at this reception alone when it's supposed to be there. He's supposed to be there. Why? Because he lost his health. He lost his health and he was given a wrong map. And when I asked him because I'm friends really close with the family, did you ever ask your doctors for a different map? Did you ever ask them if there's another way, especially the time the cancer came back? He says, yeah, we asked if exercise or change in nutrition would make a difference. And they laughed at us and said, no, life's too hard. Just come take your chemotherapy, do your radiation, eat what you want. Life's too short. That was the response. So when they asked for a different map, the doctors didn't have one to give to them. It's not their fault, because if they give you a different map, they lose their jobs. Okay? They have to follow the rules. They have to follow the map. So that's what makes me mad. Okay? So this is, and again, so look at this poster here. Burn it into your brains and your mind, because this is what makes us different. This is what makes me 49 and a half years old, strong and healthy, ready to go, full of life, and just having fun. Because this is what we focus our map on, is your nerve system. Okay, this is your nerve system. The first organ formed in the womb after mom and dad get together is your brain and spinal cord. Okay, that's the first issue formed. Now, how long is the baby supposed to be in the womb? 9 months. If that baby comes out at 5 months and not 9 months, why is that a problem? You're not developed. So your heart and your lungs and your muscles and your emotions and everything are not developed. Well, what's in charge of that? Your nerve system is. And so again, just like you're promised to be at 100% green grass, your life is promised 100% life. All of you working at 100%. That's the difference that makes your good map works. That's the secret in the sauce. The foundation of the good map is your brain and spinal cord, your nerve system. The very thing that God used to make you in the womb, he uses to keep you alive and fully powered for up to 120 years. That's what science says. That's what science proves. And so again, we already talked about what color is healthy grass. So everybody say interference kills. You got to get that. Interference kills. So this is my hose. I finally have a garden hose. Give me a hand. Because for how long have I had an imaginary garden hose, right? So let's just say I have a garden hose, okay? And it goes to your grass. And I step on the hose. What's going to happen to your grass? It's going to slowly die. I can hear you, patients. Yes, this is die overnight. No. When is your grass in trouble? The minute I stepped on the hose, or the minute you noticed the brown grass? Stepped on the hose, right? That's the beginning of the map. So interference, I'm interfering with the water going to your grass. That's what's causing the grass to shut down. Remember all the needs you had? It's because you have interference, interfering with your body that's keeping your body from being green grass. Okay? One of the things is how you think. But interference is what we're looking for. And what you're going to learn is where is there interference in your body or in your life that's causing you to be brown grass, or cause you to be green grass, and cause you to go into dirt. Okay? And here's what they are. Your mind, right? Welcome to the green grass health. This is the map. This is how you stay on the good map, and this is how you stay on the good road. How you think matters. What your nerve supply matters, because it's what made you in the womb. The food you eat matters. The oxygen that you get through your body through exercise matters, and you got to know what toxins are and keep them out of your life and out of your body so that you can get back to green grass. If you will follow these 5 things, and I'm going to show you, and you begin working them into your life, and I'll show you that, you're going to notice if I get off the hose and we get the normal, and we remove the interference, and we get a normal nerve supply going back to your, or water supply going back to your grass, what does your grass have to do? Turn green. Now, are you confident in that, or you hope that that's what happens? Be pretty confident, because that's how you were made. So be confident that, yes, you can have a good life, you can have a great life, that God needs no help making this happen, but we just have to remove the interference. And when you said, well, I've tried everything, and it's still happening, we tried that too with Dr. Majors, but we had to come up with a better map. You might need a better map. You may have to travel out of state. You may have to look at different foods. But I'm going to help you find that better map. So don't lose hope, okay? So now here's the problem. So toxicity, deficiency, toxicity, that's what causes interference. So stinking thinking, pressure on the nerves, bad spine, toxic food, junk food, lack of exercise or no exercise or the wrong kind of exercise, and toxicity is somewhere in your body, and that's what's causing the needs that you have right now, and it's contributing to the way you think about yourself, right? So, lose to win, right? You're here to lose weight. So I'm going to show you the science or the right map to start making lifestyle changes so that life is easier. Everybody say easier. Healthier. And more fun. And again, I have the tools to make this happen for you. I will give you the right map. We'll create your own map, and we'll have fun. Sound good? Say woohoo! All right. So, can you pull this off? Let me show you this video, and you can see how what we're going to begin doing to your life. This is from the Whole Life Challenge, which I love, which kind of does a lot of things with what we do.
We've all joined a gym, started a diet, turned over a new leaf. It goes great for a while. You're excited, you lose a few pounds, start to feel good, get back into some of your old clothes. But it often doesn't last. Life sets in, and pretty soon, your gym membership is just a line item on your credit card bill. Let's look at it this way. Imagine that your life is this circle. It represents all the time that you've got. Inside is everything that's important to you. There's work, family, school, friends, hobbies, social events. The circle's full, and if you want to put something else in, it needs space. So now, you've got this piece called health and fitness. Where does it go? You try to squeeze it in, between family and friends or hobbies and work, but it doesn't ever really fit. And since there's no one to answer to about it but yourself, oftentimes it just drops out. So what can you do? What if rather than trying to fit health and fitness into your life, the context shifts? The circle itself becomes health and fitness. Take a look at it again. The circle still has your family, friends, work, social life, and hobbies. But now, rather than health and fitness being just a piece that you try to squeeze in, health and fitness is the circle, the context that your entire life fits inside of. When this happens, you'll start to see opportunities that have always existed in all those pieces of your life. Health and fitness isn't something that you just fit in. Instead, it's a way that you live. This is the shift that happens while participating in the Whole Life Challenge. It's an opportunity to live in this mindset for 8 weeks, practicing, learning, growing, and developing. Seeing your life through a different lens, being in action, developing new lifestyle habits. Sure, some of it's about new information, but mostly it's experiential. The experience of being in action, putting things into practice, then adjusting, doing, and practicing more. You'll end up finding space to do things that never seemed possible before, like creating simple, healthy routines for yourself, even if it's just stretching for 10 minutes while watching TV or getting in a quick run before dinner. You'll start to choose foods that nourish your body and taste good, rather than just feel good in the moment. You'll learn to think differently. You'll see opportunities that were always there, just a little out of focus. The Whole Life Challenge recalibrates your actions towards a consistently healthy lifestyle. You're no longer thinking about doing it, you are doing it. And by forming teams with your friends and family and joining communities, you'll keep yourself accountable, both through competition and camaraderie. Your teammates are the ones that keep you in the game when it's tough and you'd really rather quit. You can play as a beginner, intermediate, or advanced. It's up to you. And don't worry about low-scoring days. They're part of the challenge. It's a game about life where perfection isn't the objective. It's about learning to make better choices, rolling with the punches, and teaching yourself to get back on track no matter what. Most of all, in 8 weeks, you will create someone unrecognizable from the person you were when you started. So join us in the Whole Life Challenge and watch your life go from this to this. It all starts with one small choice.
Amen. Give it a hand. Yay! So, the spirit of that, does that make sense of what we're going to try to pull off? That's a Whole Life Challenge, and that's 8 weeks, and that's a different thing. We're going to go 30 days. But the whole thing is that everything you do, and I'm going to show you, everything you do is either going to give life or take life. Everything you do either creates brown grass or green grass. And some of you, maybe your past has been hard, or not what you want, or not what you expected. And some of your thinking is, I've tried this before. And so I brought our dear friend Angie Allison. Everybody give her a hand, of the Good News Radio Show. We've been doing this about a year now, haven't we?
Yeah, about a year.
And so I want her just to share for as long as you want about kind of give people hope. It's inspire them to make the changes. You saw what their needs are. Sure. You saw what's going on. You know what they think. And just share with them kind of where you work, because I'm sure you had the same kind of thoughts and feelings, and now you're at the top. I mean, this girl's like national radio show host. She's done TV. She's done everything. She's wanted by all these philanthropists to come in and speak. She does a lot of different things for her. Thank you for clicking that button. I'm like, how did that happen? But listen to Angie. Let her listen to her heart. Listen to her journey, and let her be a blessing to you.
Well,
Go
I'm
ahead.
glad you introduced me because I want to make sure I didn't think I was your daughter, May.
That's right. That's right.
She's much younger and cuter. I want to mention too that I know that Dr. Joe is scary, and that if you haven't met him before, that a lot of this seems like he does live this way. Obviously, if you look at him, I'd say at least 90% of what he says to do, but I'm not perfect like most of the time he is. So I just think do the best you can. I don't mean how his diet is. Do the best you can. We were just joking around with a comedian friend of mine, Mudflap McGrew. He's done radio for years. And he said, how come you can say things to people and they laugh? Because he goes to the grocery store and he wants to, go in your cart and say, sir, I see you have Twinkies in there. Those are terrible for you. You're killing yourself. And that you might be offended and punch him or whatever. Maybe just, not punch him. But, here's the deal. Mudflap said, what you want to do is if someone has a gun in their hand, you want to knock it out of their hand, right? And he said when they have a Big Mac, if you do that, you can't, they get angry. But he's like, he want to say, I'm just trying to save your life, sir. So he has such a passion for this. So he likes my story. And my story is, he mentioned writing things down, and I looked at a list that I wrote down when I was in my 20s, and it said I wanted a national show, which I just got in September, and I wanted a healthy family with no violence and no alcohol, I didn't want a husband who was abusive and drank a lot. And all of these things had really come true. But if you went back in time, I started so far behind the finish line that it didn't look like I could make it to the finish line. I think a lot of us believe that if we start off way behind our friends who have the Mercedes when they're 16 and they're the star football player or they're, we think, oh, well, we can't ever win because we didn't get those advantages. Well, in my household, my mom was 17 when she got married. She dropped out of high school. She worked in a factory. My dad was an alcoholic, and he was abusive to my mom. And they were married for 20 years. So the aftermath, as many of you know, is broken families. So one of my brothers is murdered. One is currently a homeless meth addict. And when I worked at NBC in Los Angeles, and I went to go see him at Men's Central Jail, it was a real visual for me of here I am in my suit getting ready to do weather on the #1 station in Los Angeles, and my brother's in an orange suit. My suit looked better, by the way. It was fabulous. It was my first day on the main news. I was so excited, yeah. So he's behind the glass, and did I tell this story to you about how he said to me, you come in here and you ruin my serenity. And I banged on the glass. I wasn't even afraid. I'm like, let him arrest me, whatever. And I said, hello, you're in there and I'm out here. You ruined your serenity. And I think a lot of it is just forgiveness and being able to get over your past. My dad called me 2 years ago, and he's that little short, hairy man there. That's why I married that tall guy. I thought, well, I'll never be tall, but my children certainly can be. So I'm going to change this gene pool right away. But the other gene pool, the tall guy there doesn't drink, rarely curses. Isn't that right, Rye? We don't say bad words much in our family, do we? No. And there's no addiction and there's no abuse in our house. So that was one of my biggest goals. So not only did I get the height, but I got rid of all that other stuff. So I think that with my siblings, the few that are left, because I have more than just those, the ones I think that have been able to excel, were able to forgive. And I think that every morning we all have the opportunity to wake up and be extraordinary. And if you saw the kid in low-income housing, I've lived in foster care, I had all those things against me. If someone would have said, you know what, she's going to have a national show, a healthy family, she won't get a divorce, and her kids will grow up and they'll think the S word is a dirty word, stupid. Isn't that a bad word, Riley? Sorry, I didn't mean to curse like that in front of you. That's what my kids think bad language is. So I've completely changed the path of my life, and I believe a lot of it goes back to forgiveness. And I think that a lot of us lead our life in a way that's in between the peaks. And so well, I'll be happy when I graduate from college. I'll be happy when I lose weight. I'll be happy when I find the right man. I'll be happy when I have a child. What about all the living that happens in between? And I feel like every day if you wake up and decide you're going to be extraordinary, make the next best decision, I really feel that's what I did when I was in low-income housing, working 7 days a week at Boulder Community Hospital, cleaning the morgue and cleaning the emergency room and labor and delivery and the ER after someone came in from a car accident and they had to open up the chest. I mean, does it get any worse than that in terms of a job that you have to do when you're 16 years old while your brother's using drugs at home, your dad has disappeared, and the only way you're going to have clothes for school is if you get a job? So I feel like if I couldn't find joy in the midst of that, when would I figure out how to find joy? Because we all have times like that. So I feel like we need to start living in between the peaks and live in some of the valleys and try to find joy in the midst of our pain. One of our friends, has cancer for the 4th time. She's 28. And when she comes in and she's filled with joy, it blows my mind. And I'm kind of freaked out by it. And her faith is so strong that she's like, I can find joy in the midst of this. Because what if this is all there ever is? What if I die in 2 months? I've got to find joy today because this might be it. So I just kind of want to challenge you guys to do something different. I interviewed a guy last week. My new show, by the way, came to Denver Daybreak USA is on in Denver in the mornings on 8:10 a.m. And I interviewed this guy because I'm looking for a lot of inspirational people. There were 2 that stood out. Justin Willoughby lost 600 pounds. He was 16. He weighed 799. And he's like in his 20s now, 200 pounds the first year. Then he lost 200 more pounds. I'm like, well, how did you do it? He said, I had to completely change. His parents are wheeling him in a wheelchair. They couldn't even weigh him anywhere, but some, with those weird, funky scales that they use, to like weigh trucks on or something. And for him, it was faith. And like Dr. Joe said earlier, I don't know what your faith is, but for him, he just cried out and said, you know what? I am done. I am dead unless I can change. And so for him, his faith became the foundation on how he was able to change his life. I truly believe that's what it was for me as well. But I think that he and one other guy stood out. And this guy wasn't a man of faith as far as I know, but he lost $50 million, which is such a bummer. I mean, that's
a bad day.
And he tried to kill himself. And so he's written a book now, and he said, Angie, I readjusted my whole focus on life. And it wasn't all his, some of it was his father-in-law's. If I lost my mother-in-law's money, can you imagine? Oh, it's bad enough as it is. Can you imagine?
Stealing her baby.
Oh, gosh, the in-laws. He lost his father-in-law's money. So he said, I had to, when I hit the brink and he, just tried to end it all, he said, I had to just refocus my life on what I really believed was important. And it so drastically changed for him that he now pretty much puts all of his life into others. And when I wake up at 3 a.m., I try to do the same thing, that every day to try to set an example for my kids. Like if I check out and they gave me 3 extra things, not like, I didn't have to pay for these. Little things we do, everything in our life. I feel like we get so much baggage on our back of like unforgiveness, people who've wronged us, all the things we've done wrong. We just carry it around and it's so heavy. I just think that every day, if you can just live your life in a way that sets an example for your kids or for you so you don't have to have any regrets, I think is huge. And that little man right there, after he called me and said, I was wondering if I could meet your children. My children didn't even know he existed because I didn't have anything bad to say. I had nothing to say. I didn't know him anymore since I was 12. So he came to the house. That's the first day he came back. You can see there are lots of smiles. And you love Grandpa, don't you, Rye? Yeah, you do. I know you do. And Grandpa calls every week now. Every week. He never sent me a birthday card. He never sent me a ticket. I never saw him. There were no gifts. He is so into this second chance. So we go to family camp with this little old man. He weighs like 130 pounds, and he's 80. He can still run with the kids on his back. It's ridiculous. So, because he's changed his life. He doesn't drink, and he lives for health. I said, Dad, what was the best part about family camp, that getting to see your grandkids, because we go every year now? He said, the best moments of my life were the moments with those grandkids, and he started to cry. And I'm telling you what I wanted to teach my kids, and what I'm telling you guys today, just these 2 things. That I wanted to teach them that if I claimed to be, that my faith meant forgiveness, that I had to show it to them. And I also wanted him to see the beauty of my children and what he had possibly missed out, but to give him another chance to feel that love of those kids. And he just cried I interviewed him on the radio. So it was really sweet. So I hope that this, maybe opens your mind to forgiveness, but I think also writing goals down, because how you go from low-income housing and, my brother being murdered and the meth addict and all the other turmoil and like every icky thing just about that you could put into a childhood, they poured into mine. And so with that concoction, how did that recipe equal all my dreams coming true? I believe a lot of it's up here. I'm not as fit as he is, but I definitely feel good, and I'm definitely, full of energy. And that little green thing that you drew, about basing your life, I have my pedometer on right now. I won't take it out because it's in an indiscreet place.
You're not as old as me yet, so that's why.
Yeah, not quite as old as you are, like 3 months. But whenever I go to like the swim meets or whatever it is, all the parents are sitting in the stands like this. I got 15,000 steps in last Sunday. Yesterday I went to something, I think I had 12,000 steps. Today I have 11,000. So if the kids are going to ride their bikes, then I'm walking behind them. If we're at the swim meets, then I'm circling the gym or whatever it may be. I think we can build that green circle into our whole life.
Amen.
Yeah.
Give her a hand. Amen.
Thank you.
Here we have a gift for you. And when I say gift, this is a real, there's like, this is your vacation. So all these national artists, you have to give them Voss in a glass bottle. And there's cashews, there's almonds, there's some chocolate in there, and there's a bag of sweet potato chips. So, there you go. You hungry?
He's just angry he missed it on the $20. He's like, what a ripoff.
Hey, you should have sat in game. God bless you. Give her a hand, everybody. It's coming, Sandy. And the reason why I love her story is because you're sitting, well, I can't. Well, guess what? If she can do it, you can do it, okay? I want to encourage you with that. And so as you look in your pack, your Pipe Full of Fun kit number 7, if anybody are Bugs Bunny fans, you're going to see some different paperwork. So everybody look at their paperwork. You've got what to expect today. You've got your own little green grass, brown grass, dirt thing to remind you, and you can take notes on the back of it. And you've got your timesheet, okay? You got your timesheet right here, this yellow thing. So what I want you to understand is that where does your time go? If Angie spent her time just, poor as me, and just, eat, just whatever, fixing her emotions with food, that's what her time is spent doing. So I want you to become a redeemer of your time. How you spend your time today tells me what your tomorrow is going to be like. Are you in control of your time? Take out your yellow sheet. So what time are you going to wake up tomorrow? I know it's Sunday, but guess what? Doesn't mean you have to sleep until noon, right? What time are you going to wake up? Knowing that time will help you become green grass. What time are you going to drink water? You need water. What time are you going to exercise? When are you going to take your nutrients? When are you going to have your breakfast and your mid-morning snack? When are you going to get adjusted? When are you going to eat lunch? When are you going to take care of your spine? When's your afternoon snack? When are you going to get adjusted if it's an afternoon time? When's your dinner? When's your evening snack? What time are you going to bed? These are all questions that you need to be asking yourself. Now, you may only get one of these done. You may decide that you're going to drink 2 of these a day full of water. Like I'm going to sip right now before I cough more. You may decide that's all you do. But if you write that time down and you commit to it, then stick to it. Now, if you make one change, you're not going to have one benefit. Everything on this sheet, if you make one change, has a multiple benefit to your body. Sorry, I'm drying out here. I get so choked up, I get so emotional. Because I know about you, but I always say, I wish I had more time with my wife. I wish I had more time with my children. Well, you all get 24 hours in a day, just like Angie does. So if you get a hold of your time, you can make these changes. And again, we talk about the 20 pounds in 30-day challenge. Here's what it looks like. Everybody pull out their lose to win sheet right here. This is where we do some homework here, okay? It says get in the best shape in 12 minutes a day. That's the good news. But you're going to pledge here, and you're going to sign this sometime before you go home to see where you're at. And so you're going to say, I'm going to do my best, whatever it takes to eat real food and exercise for the next 30 days. Here's some, as you look at page 2, it says, keep yourself accountable. Number 2, make your mistakes motivate you. Number 3, take it one day at a time. Number 4, repeat your big why over and over again. We'll get to that in a minute. Number 5, stop comparing yourself to everyone else. Let me repeat that again. Stop comparing yourself to whatever you see on TV, whatever your brothers and sisters are doing, your cousins, whatever your mom and dad are saying. Stop. You run your race. Stop comparing yourself to everyone else. And then you'll see that there's 30 days of a plan here to write your notes down. There's some awesome food power recipes, okay? And on the back, talks about the 12-minute video we'll talk about in just a minute, okay? So again, I'm giving you all the resources you need to make a big difference in your life. Okay, your big why. All right, everybody stand up. Stand up, stand up. Fast, fast, fast. Quick, quick, quick. I don't have $20, but stand up anyways. Ready, Scott? All right, we're going to do punches. We're going to punch out stinking thinking. Ready, set, go. Punch it out. Punch it out, punch it out, punch it out. Punch it out. This is called exercise. It snuck up on you and hit you. Watch out. Keep going. Come on, Ethan. Punch it out. Come on, guys. Good job. Come on, Tiffany. I know you got more in you. Come on. I'm watching you. Good job. Good job. Woo! Help me out, May. Help me out, May. Come on. 10 more seconds. Keep going. Keep punching. Good job, Vince. Good job, Anita. Good job, Jen. Come on, John. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Time. All right, everybody have a seat. Everybody have a seat. Good. Give yourself a hand. All right. So, if you have a big enough why, then things will get done. What would a good day look like to you? Chew on that for a minute, okay? I'm going to talk you through this. We're going to have some homework right now. What would a good week look like to you? And where, again, I'm asking you, don't compare yourself to anyone else. Where would you like to be at in 30 days? Look at that timesheet. Is there anything you would say, I would like to be consistent at taking my vitamins. I'd like to be consistent at working out. I'd like to be consistent at getting to bed on time, okay? Or getting up on time. I should drink more water. Just one of those things is going to have a multiplication effect. The only reason why I am who I am is because I got the good map in my 20s. My wife and I did. We were blessed, and it's not easy, but we really realized if we're going to do this, do it right, then we have to do it we have to be smoking what we're selling, okay? That's how I like to say it. Why do you want a good day, a good week, or be there in 30 days? Why? Because if it's just to lose weight and make the dial go towards 0, it's not going to be long lasting. You have to have a big enough why. So if you achieve this goal, or you have that good day, or you have that good week, or you become something that you want to become again, okay, what would that do for you? What would that do for you? What would that mean to you? Okay, these are questions. And who else will be blessed by it happening? When I started working on this and said, you know, what are your dreams? Well, I can't have any dreams. Somebody else, I should be here just to serve everyone. I realized if I got, we call them BHAGs, big, fat, hairy dreams, right? If I got what I wanted, guess who would be blessed? Those around me, those in my city, those in my community. So you don't feel like you're being selfish by being nice to yourself or doing things for yourself, because again, the best gift that you can give to humanity and to your family is a healthy, fully energized you. Okay, I give you permission to be that way. Okay, and so again, let's talk about your big why. So, if some of you are like, I have no clue what to write down, I have no clue what to say, I have no clue what to write, let's talk about this then. Give me an idea. Let's create a good day. What would a good day look like? And as you hear something you like, put that on your list. Oh, I'd like to have that happen, you know. So what's a good day look like to you? So your food was good. You had good food, good meals. Okay, what else? Productive. You were productive.
Skiing in the morning.
You went skiing in the morning. Amen. It's your life. Your attitude. Okay. You had energy all day. You had exercise. You got a workout in that day. What else is a good day? Feeling good. Okay. Feeling good. Looking good. What else would be a good day? Pain-free. Feeling good. Okay. Now, if you had good food, and you're getting 2 or 3 things done a day, and you went skiing in the morning, or you did something fun, and you had a good attitude, you had more energy, you got your workouts in, and you were happy and felt good, and you did that times 7, then what would your week look like? Great. Right? You'd have a great week. And now if you did that, let's just say 6 days a week for the next 30 days, then what would your month look like? It would look like really good, right? You would actually be achieving your goals because you have the right map. And again, this isn't magic. Some things take time. You try something that doesn't work, you tweak it. You try something that doesn't work, you tweak it, and you keep going, right? But at least you have the right map. See, if I want to find Denver and I'm on I-25 in Colorado Springs, which way do I need to go? North, right? Now, if I go 5 miles an hour or 50 miles an hour, I'm still going to make it to Denver, right? So speed is not necessarily the issue. It's, am I going the right direction and what I'm doing going to matter? And the answer is yes. So that's what it's all about as far as your big why. So, like Angie said, I want to be a good witness to my children. I want to say that I've given forgiveness. So that's her big why of why she lives and does what she does. What would be a big why for you to make you want to work on creating that good day, creating that good week? Because we see just by the numbers it would work. What would be a big why that would motivate you to put down the ice cream and pick up something different, something better for you? What would be a big enough why?
Be there for your
Family. I tell my wife, I'll take care of me so that I can take care of you. Health's important, right? Because if you lose your health, I mean, Big Jim, God bless him, but he doesn't get to meet his grandchildren. He wasn't at his wedding. So because he was given the wrong map, he lost his health, so it didn't work. So now you're getting a second chance now to be there for them by getting the right map. And so what's going to make you actually pull this off this time and give you hope back? So family is one. What would be another one? Feeling good. But if you feel good, then what can you do for yourself and for others? Where that feeling good put you at where it's not putting you right now? Smile, attitude, okay? Active, but big why. The big why is I want to be able to go on a missions trip. I want to be able to save up money for my grandkids. I want to be around for my grandkids. That's the motivating factor for you to want to lose 20 pounds in 30 days. Because that's going to give you so much health that you'll be able to do things. Not just look good in a Speedo, right? Or things like that. Or Lululemon pants, okay? Or yoga pants. So you want to do this for others. Because when you focus your goals on being able to be there for others, then you're going to have better results. So what's another big why?
How much energy I need to do with the grandkids.
There you go. Energy to take care of the grandkids and be there for them and teach them things. Good. What else? Your mind, so that you can remember your name and remember their name. You know, one of my big whys is that I never had a grandfather. They both died before I was born. So I want to be there for my grandkids in about 30 years. So I got to be really healthy for a long time, okay? What else would be a big why?
Self-confidence.
Self-confidence, good. Feel better about yourself. Anyone just don't want to end up like the rest of their family members? Not that we want to cause judgment. Like, I don't want to be like you, you know. I'll never... Adults, how many times... When did you ever look at your dad and say, I'll never be like you? And then about 25, 26, 27, you're like, did that just come out of my mouth? That was my dad. Or your mom. I'll never be like you, Mom. Like, dang. Then you call her, Mom, I'm sorry. Just forgive me. For what? Well, for all the things you know I did and all the things you don't know I did. You know, you just have those conversations. But confidence, right? So that you can be confident, right? Because the happier you can be achieving your goals, then everybody else around you will make a difference. Okay? Make sense? So again, wanting to lose 20 pounds to make myself happy, that may be a good start, but you're not going to be able to sustain that. You want to keep with it. Your big why. You're on your mission. You're doing things. You know, why have I been in Northland for 22 years as a chiropractor? It's not easy, but yet I have fun every day. I couldn't believe I've been there that long. So that's the kind of stuff we work on. Okay, everybody stand up again. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Come on, faster, faster, faster. Okay, now this time we're going to punch again, but we're going to talk. So let's punch. Keep punching. Everybody say, I'm okay. I can do this. All is well. This is getting easy. time, give yourself a break. Good. All right, have a seat. Have a seat. So, now we're going to move into food. Because again, broccoli or candy bar, which one should you eat? I didn't say which one you do eat. I said which one should you eat, right? You eat the candy bar because you don't have to wash it. It's really simple, right? Fast food. But if I don't help unlock these thoughts and these emotions and these reasons, because everything else is an example of just your thinking, that every behavior begins with a thought. Thought begins to a behavior begins to a habit, and we got to change that first. So that's why I spend the first 5 hours on just getting your thinking going the right direction, okay? So what food, is food telling your body to make green grass or to make brown grass? Because that's all what food is, okay? So if you eat food that makes your body brown grass, then you get inflammation. Someone want to talk about inflammation? Inflammation is the result of eating food that really isn't food, that's full of ingredients that really isn't food. The body has to react or inflame because you put it in. Just because you put it in your mouth and you chewed it and you swallowed it doesn't make it food, okay? And if you do that long enough and you begin building brown grass, here's our signs of brown grass: cancer, heart attack, stroke, migraines, poor memory, diabetes, prediabetes, joint pain, arthritis, weight gain, stress. Again, these are all warning signs, the oil lights of interference from bad map food choices. And what we do with the good map is we actually focus on the food, helps balance your hormones. Somebody said hormones, right? Such as insulin, leptin, and others. And when you make those happy, then that gets your body going back from brown grass back to green grass. So everything I give you to tell you to eat helps do the things that you needed to get fixed. We start using food as your medicine to get you back to green grass. Good? Say good? Okay. So again, look to your partner and say, you've been lied to. You know that they have proven that diarrhea now is genetic. Yeah, they've proven that it runs in the genes. I've been waiting 3 weeks to tell that joke. But here's the thing. They know they can feed these rats that have this special fat gene that we have in our bodies a poor diet, and these rats will get fat, and they'll get unhealthy, and they'll give birth to fat and unhealthy rats. And so what they did is simply just change the diet of the genetic predisposed rats and fed them healthy, lean food. And these unhealthy rats started having healthy, skinny rats. So again, what releases the bad genes in your body isn't the fact that, well, you're a victim and you just can eat whatever you want and you have the gene, your life's going to go like everybody else's. No, it's your choices that dictate whether that gene gets released or not. So let's say I have an alcoholic gene, a cancer gene, and a talk too much gene in my body, okay? If I get unhealthy, then all 3 genes get released. If I stay healthy, only 2 of the 3 genes stay quiet. But my point is that if students, when you're in school, you have a police officer who's carrying a gun. Did he shoot anybody this week? No, why? Because the environment didn't make him do that. So if you think genes are what's going to make you sick, if you stay healthy, they don't ever have to make you sick. And they proved that with this research study here, that it changed the genetic expression when you changed your diet. So food does matter. Now here's the other thing. Say to yourself, I'm not a goose. Okay? You're not a goose. What do geese do in the summertime? Where do they go? They go to Canada because they're Canadian geese, right? And then what do they do every year? They fly where? And then they turn around and go back where? And that's just kind of what they do, right? You're not a goose. You don't have to keep living the way you're living. You can go north, south, east, west. You can make choices. You don't have to keep following what everybody else is doing with their bad maps. Change your map. Everybody say, I'm not a goose. Good. So again, here's the bad map. Weight loss is all about cutting calories, right? You read the calories. How many calories does it have? You're taught it's all about the calories. But really, the good map says that weight loss is all about eating food that keeps your hormones happy. And then you'll see the difference. That right now, there's 153 calories in a handful of almonds. 150 calories in a Twinkie. Some diet plans would tell you, eat the Twinkie because it's what? Less calories. That's a bad map. That's a bad map because is that food? Is it made with food? It's made in a plant, not from a plant. Therefore, by law, that when you eat this, it has to make your body go from green grass to brown grass. It's simply science. But when you eat this, and your body knows what to do with that, it can make your body go from brown grass to green grass. Does this make sense? So it's not about calories. You don't have to count calories, okay? Now, what about this? The bad map says that weight loss is all about the scale. Making it go towards 0. If I could just lose 10 pounds, then my husband would love me, my wife would love me, my family would love me. No, it has nothing to do with that because that just means you may weigh lighter in your coffin, okay? The truth is that a good map is all about body composition. Are your clothes getting baggier on you? That's what you want to learn about, okay? And so it's about body composition. And again, a good map of nutrition says this. You don't eat to live. You eat to live, you don't live to eat. Okay? Stop using food as your security blanket. Oh, I had a bad day. I need some ice cream. I had a bad day. I need a bowl of cereal, right? No, that's why you had a bad day. It's because last night you had a bowl of cereal ice cream and you're just re-sabotaging yourself. You wake up tired. You're not tired. You're hungover from the bad map food that they told you to eat. Okay? Eat clean. Again, if you can't pronounce what's in it, don't eat it. Look for real food. Avoid toxins. Focus on quality over quantity, right? No more counting calories. You want quality food in you, not just, well, it's got low calories, right? Jenny Craig says it's okay. Weight Watch says it's okay, low calorie. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get what you want. Bad map. And again, you want to fix your fats. The most efficient nutrient in your diet right now is fat. You need good fat. Everybody say, I need good fat. I didn't say you need to get fat. I said you need good fat. But also we're going to perfect your proteins, curb your carbs, trash the toxins. And again, everybody say advanced plan. That's what you're going to learn is what the advanced plan is. So again, recipe night, everybody pull out your little recipe night sheet, okay? And pull out your sheet to check it off to sign up, right? Everybody has this checklist sign. And so February 16th, that's in 2 Mondays, we're going to get together and have a potluck. Now again, it's Colorado. So you're going to bring food and we're going to eat it, okay? So we used to call that a potluck, kids, in a day, right? So the thing is that look at your recipe night flyer. This has all the details on it. You sign up, click the box, click the line that says, I want to come to recipe night, Monday, February 16th. Make sure your name, cell phone number, and email address is on this. We're going to collect these at the end of the day. This is your sign-up sheet. Then we're going to email you a list of recipes that you can choose from and make it, and then bring it at 6:30 Monday night, and you're going to have 15 to 20 different types of healthy food that when you eat it, your hormones are going to go, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're going to eat as much as you want, leave there energized, and have a good time. Everybody say Yahoo. Yahoo. Good. Now, here's the thing. When you start looking at these nutrition plans that we're going to teach you over the next 30 days, and you read the book, you look at the foods, they may look different to you, but basically you're going to eliminate sugars, you're going to cut out grains, you're going to remove bad fats, and add in good fats. You're going to get rid of fruit. Now, why are you going to eat very little fruit? Right now in your body, some of us, if we're not healthy and our BMI is high, then when you eat fruit, it's going to turn into sugar. And sugar then causes inflammation. And inflammation causes all the things you don't want, like brown grass and dirt. Make sense? And we're going to avoid toxins. So again, let me teach you a key rule right here. Don't read the front of the box or the bag. They will lie to you. You've been lied to. Say, you've been lied to. You've been getting the wrong map, right? Healthy choice, mint chocolate chip ice cream. Premium low-fat ice cream, which means it's not food. Wheat Thins, reduced fat. Lay's, light, original, fat-free, right? And so you read this and you think, great, this is going to make me become green grass, right? Because if it didn't, why would they even sell it to me? It's because we're going to buy it. And so you have to read the labels. Look for minimal ingredients. Look for natural ingredients. If you can't pronounce it, it's probably not food, okay? Eat more food that doesn't have a label. Apples, broccoli, spinach, things like that. And check every label on every single thing you buy from now on. If this is the one thing you leave here with, then you're going to have a multiplying health effect on your body. Check the sugars per serving. Again, when we go to Shop with a Doc, I talk about this. Don't judge a book by its cover. Go right to the ingredients, check the sugars, and you want to go the lowest sugars as possible. So again, fat has a bad rap. 30, 40 years ago, low-fat MAP, low-fat diet will solve all your needs. But the problem was that we all went to brown grass with heart disease, diabetes, obesity because they were giving us the wrong MAP. You need fat. Your brain needs fat. Your sex organs need fat. Your body needs fat to be healthy and lean. I eat a lot of fat, but it's good fat, not bad fat. Margarine's not your friend. It's not food. And heart disease rose dramatically because of the low-fat, bad MAP movement. Bad fats, look at labels. Anything that says hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils, codseed, soybean, vegetable, margarine, synthetic butters, rancid vegetable oils like corn oil and Canadian Ola light oil. There's no such thing as a canola plant. It's GMO, genetically modified rapeseed oil that's rancid. And I know it's still in a lot of health food stores. You have to read every label. If it says canola oil, I don't care how much you pay for it, it's going to make your body go from green grass to brown grass. You're not going to be able to lose the 20 pounds in 30 days because it's toxic. Okay? So get rid of the canola oil and switch to extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, coconuts, coconut milk, raw nuts and seeds and oils, real butter, raw is best, raw cheese and yogurt, grass-fed meats, eggs and whole milk, and fatty fish, Pacific or wild salmon or small. Again, if you simply, I'm not telling you to stop eating. I'm just saying stop eating this and start eating this. And how much of this can you eat? As much as you want. You need it. You are deficient. You need it. I don't eat sardines, though. I just don't like them. So anything you eat, and again, we get into this with Shop with a Doc, so don't get blown away right now, feel overwhelmed. But if any of these words are on the water, yeah, or the food or the box or whatever it is, then it's not food, it's a bad MAP. Don't eat it. It's going to cause interference in your body. Interference. Okay? Look at some of your nutritional products. It's going to have sodium benzoate in it. This is a carcinogen. So I don't care what everything else says. If it says sodium benzoate, it's a carcinogen, and I tell people, I am allergic to that. I'm not going to eat it. Don't offend people. Do you know what's in that? Splenda? You know, like Steve McGrew said, he saw a Big Mac in someone's hand. Get that out of your hand. It's going to kill you. You know? He can get away with that because he's a comedian. I'm a doctor. People take that personal. So, but the thing is that when you have this in your food or your drinks, then it's going to cause interference and cause you to become brown grass and shut you down. You're not going to lose weight. So Skippy peanut butter, right? Oh, here's the ingredient. Hydrogenated oils, not food, right? Extra crunchy, though. Super chunk. But yeah, you'll become a super chunk by eating it. Not because it's peanut butter, because it's not food. That's why you become super chunk. Alexander's Real Peach Tea. The problem is it's got 24 grams of sugar. Now here's the problem. That's just in one serving. There's 2 servings in this bottle. Who just drinks the one serving? Oh, time to shut it up, okay? You drink the whole thing, right? And because it's peach tea, real peach tea, you may have 2 or 3 a day. Well, you're giving yourself a good case of diabetes and you're not going to lose weight because the sugars are out of control. Coca-Cola has, okay, this must be Diet Coke. Oh, no, this is better alternative. So Zevia. I mean, again, do our kids get soda pop? Sure they get soda pop. But again, we read the ingredients, we choose what goes in their body, and they'll get Zevia or Izzy's because, again, this is made with stevia, it's sweetened, it's all natural. It's not going to cause them to go to brown grass, okay? So I'm not saying you have to get off soda pop. I'm saying you got to watch the ingredients, okay? So again, meal planning 101, right? So they don't think you're weird and you can actually pull this off when you get home. What do you like to eat for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, for snacks, right? And who else do you have to feed? Ask yourself these questions. Make a list of top 3 or 4 meals you like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks. That's called a shopping list, okay? A shopping list is not you go to the shopping store hungry and you walk around and whatever looks good. Oh, I like that. I'll give me some of that. Give me some of this. That's not shopping. Don't go shopping hungry, okay? That's why they have pizza and things like that at Costco and all these, you know, ready to eat, because you can eat while you're shopping. Don't do that, right? And buy enough for the week, okay? And that's why on March the 5th, pull out your Shop with a Doc thing right here. It talks about it. We're going to go to Costco, check that you want to go, and we'll walk around. Who's been to Shop with a Doc? Has it been fun? Yeah. Say woohoo, right? Help you save money, save time, help take out the guesswork. Again, some of you, just drink water right now for the next 30 days. You'll lose maybe up to 14 pounds. Some of you ready to go shopping and change it. It depends on where you're at as far as your level of being able to do things, right? I'm not here to overwhelm you, but I'm here to tell you I've got all the resources so you have no excuses to live by the right map, okay? So check that off on the box and get signed up, and we'll collect that at the end. So what are you going to do? Well, you're going to learn over the next 30 days to get rid of your Pam Crisco vegetable oil and canola oil, and replace it with olive oil and coconut oil. You're going to get rid of store-bought salad dressings that are high in sugar and damaged fats and toxins, and you're going to do homemade dressings with vinegar. I just use olive oil on my stuff, and I don't skimp. I just pour it on there, right? Okay? Then what are you going to do? Ice cream, right? Conventional milk made, processed in a plant? No. Coconut ice cream, unsweetened almond milk and coconut milk. Now, I'm not saying you can have as much coconut ice cream as you want, right? Who is it? Who's in there that does that? Rick, was that you? Oh, we're going to have coconut ice cream. You say I can have as much as I want before I go to bed. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, though, on your vacation day, though, go ahead and have whatever you normally have. Just have real food at it, right? You can use stevia or xylitol or even organic honey to sweeten things and get off the sugars. You're going to get, and this is a hard one, get rid of Miracle Whip. Oh, I used to be addicted to Miracle Whip. I loved it, right? Scrambled eggs, all kinds of things. Now, it's a Michigan thing. Out here, you put salsa on your eggs, but back in Michigan, man, we just slam Miracle Whip on all that stuff, right? Have fun. Make some ground bologna. Anybody, any ground bologna eaters in here? Used to? Your mom would make it? Must be a Michigan thing. But homemade organic yogurt, Vegenaise is really like purple lid. Flax oil, coconut, flax or almond or coconut flour. We make cookies, we make cakes, we make all, but we use real food, right? Versus regular flour, regular sodas versus Zevia, natural organic sodas. That's what you're not starving yourself. You're just choosing from stopping eating not food to eating food. So you have a green grass effect. Some of you are going to eat more food in the next 30 days and lose weight, okay? So again, does your refrigerator look like this? You got your avocados, you got your spinach, you got some eggs, right? Or is everything in the freezer waiting to be put in the microwave? It's not food, okay? You got to put food in this refrigerator, and I promise you'll start to get healthy. So what can you drink? And we go into much deeper details, but again, water, organic teas. If you're going to have coffee at Starbucks, have them put heavy whipping cream in it. Try that, okay? Get addicted to something good for you. Okay? It's good for your fat, good for your brain, won't make you fat. Coconut water is your friend. Or if you just simply have to have the bubbles as you get off your addiction to soda pop, then do soda water and squeeze a lemon or lime in it, or a splash of some kind of organic fruit juice. And as you break up with your sugar addiction, you'll start to wean yourself off of that. Make sense? Okay. Now, you have a choice. You can buy a juicer. You can spend hours juicing everything and cleaning the juicer up. Or you can go to Whole Foods and let them make the mess for you. I suggest in this time of beginning this new map, okay, I don't even juice my own stuff. And I have 3 juicers in my home, right? When my wife was dealing with, our cancer killer story, I juiced because she needed juice, right? But now we go 2 or 3 days a week to Whole Foods, let them make the juice for us, and let them make the mess, and it's fine. But power shakes are important. Now, breakfast ideas. Yeah, eat eggs, have a power shake, but avoid 7-Eleven. Bread, pastries, pancakes, juice, soda, milk, and bagels. If you just started avoiding this and eating more eggs for breakfast, forget your cholesterol, that you're going to see amazing things happen. The reason why you have sugar cravings is because you're skipping breakfast. Don't skip breakfast. Everybody say, don't skip breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. But avoid these things for 30 days, and you'll lose 20 pounds fast. How about a power shake? Exactly. When you leave here in about 5 hours, you're going to get a sample of the power shake. They'll be out there for you, okay? Did you just freak out there? Okay. So, again, make a power shake. And again, you have all these recipes in your books and your handouts. Lunch ideas. Again, have meat, have veggies, have salad, have food, have a power shake, but avoid buns, ketchup, mayo, dressing, pasta, soda, milk, alcohol, dessert, rice, and bread. Cut that out because those are making you turn into brown grass. That's why you have all those needs. That's what's controlling your thinking. And then dinner. Good meats, grass-fed beef, chicken, good fish, veggies, avocados, sweet potatoes if you want, lots of veggies with meat. But again, avoid what? Everybody read it. Buns, ketchup, mayo, dressings, pasta, bread, rice, desserts, alcohol, milk. You cut that out for 30 days, you're going to become the incredible shrinking person. Understand? Does anybody not know this? Don't raise your hand because I don't want to. But like, oh, that's the reason. I have to have bread at every meal, right? Well, there's your sign right there. Some of you just got rid of bread and pasta for 30 days, you would lose weight. Okay? How are we doing? Good? Okay. So again, snacks. So what time do you cave during the day? What time's your crave time? 3, 2, 1 o'clock. Anytime's a good time to cave, right? So I know you don't have a stash drawer, but I do. So when I was learning this, I got rid of all the junk, right? Now, how many of you ate all the ice cream up last night because you knew I was going to tell you not to eat ice cream today? How many of you polished off all the pecan sandies and stuff because you knew today is the day you're going to start, right? So fill your stash drawer at work, in your car, and at home with things that, almonds, walnuts, pecans, celery with almond butter, raw veggies dipped in Bragg's, yum, raw cashews, more stuff at spigeek.com. That's our website. I mean, if you go downstairs now in our break room, what do we have? Apples sliced with an almond butter. And I just eat as much as I want until I'm content. Same thing for you, okay? So, what about sugar cravings? Would you like to get rid of your sugar cravings? Say yes. All right, so, first of all, have breakfast. Second of all, eat food. So whenever you have the sugar craving, I promise you, you're not deficient in ice cream or in cereal, okay? What you need to do is you need to eat some almond butter and some celery, or make Dr. Joe ice cream up, which is almond butter, coconut oil, and cocoa nibs. Make a little bit and just eat it, and you'll be satisfied. Eventually, sugar cravings will go away as you get healthy, right? Sugar cravings are a sign of being at brown grass. As you eat food that causes you to go to brown grass, guess what happens to your vitamin levels? They go down. You become deficient in essential oils and essential vitamins that you need for your body to be at green grass. So one of them is omega-3, because our SAD diet is full of omega-6, and the ratios have to be balanced. Look what happens to your heart, again, heart stuff, blood pressure, cholesterol. When you begin to just put omega-3s back into your body, is that you get a 90% risk reduced of heart attack, heart disease. So if you want to make your heart healthy, then you got to start putting omega-3 levels into your body, and the food we teach you does that. But also I take, because I have a heart history, my family, my mother, my father have heart disease because of their bad choices. They're getting better though. But when I take this helps my heart work better, it makes my mind work better, my heart, my blood pressure, my cholesterol, and I move better. So a lot of these needs that you had, if you got on the right dosage of Optimal Omega, which we have out there 15% off today, you can begin to address those needs you have simply by taking better nutrition. Make sense? Just this alone may be the one thing you do the next 30 days. Now here's the other thing. Everybody talks about low vitamin D, right? You've heard about vitamin D now? So when it's low, then your body can have brown grass like the flu, muscle weakness, so skin issues, kidney issues, blood sugar issues, lung issues, gum issues, heart issues, mental issues, and immune system or cancer issues, because you're deficient in this nutrient called vitamin D. Why? Because you've been eating and living in a way that's been draining the vitamin D out of your body, making you go from green grass to brown grass. So here's a chart that says if you get your vitamin D levels back up to 65 or higher, 70 I prefer, then you become immune to all these different ovarian cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, because those things can't grow in a high level vitamin D body, a green grass body. Your doctor says your level needs to be somewhere between 30 and 100. Well, if it's above 30, that means you don't get rickets, but you get everything else. But if I get your blood level of vitamin D above 70, then all this stuff goes away. The brown grass goes away. You get back to green grass. this goes away because you're healthy. Does that make sense? So why do I take vitamin D? Because I don't want any of this stuff. And when I see researchers like Joel and Wells say that research shows vitamin can help the body kill cancer cells, within a few days, half the cancer cells shrivel up and died. The vitamin D has the same effect as a drug used for breast cancer treatment. Then how about if I kept my vitamin D levels up nice and high, like green grass, then that's one less thing I have to worry about when it comes to cancer. Does that make sense? And all those other things too. So I focus on keeping my body at green grass, and as your doctor, I focus on getting you to green grass, and the brown grass takes care of itself. I pour oil in the engine. What happens to the oil light? Why does it go off? Because that's how it was made, right? And so that's why we take vitamin D3. Again, it boosts your immune system, helps fight your inflammatory process. It makes your bones and muscles strong. That's why I take it every day. And get 15% off today. Now, some of you have watched the Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead video, right? And some of you said, I'm going to go buy a juicer, and I'm going to juice for 60 days. And I'm like, no, you're not. Trust me. You'll be lucky if you get the juicer out of the box, because you open the box, you see all the parts, and you go, oh, this is hard, right? So I am so glad that we came up with this, because this is what I give you permission to do. You can go on a fast for 15 days, okay? Everybody pull out their Kickstart detox thing, okay? Let me show you how this works. Because I want you watering the grass. I want you putting health in the body so that disease goes and you can maintain this. And so again, if you want to lose weight fast, if you really want to crush this 20 pounds in 30 days thing, then I suggest you get one of these bundles, okay? Now, I have them 17% off. Literally, I think Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead said it was $28 a day to juice enough. This is like less than $19 a day, so you're saving money by doing this. And again, it walks you through, right? Day 1 through 3, daily activity, what to take, when to take it, what to expect, fatigue, headaches, increased bowel movements. Should we talk about that for a while? Hunger, thirst, irritability, changes in mood, skin rashes. Why? Because your body is getting rid of the junk. You're feeding health, it's pushing out junk, and you're going to feel crappy maybe for a few days. You may not, you may feel fine, right? But then day 4 through 6, it tells you your daily activity, what to take, when to take it, what to expect. Again, day 6, fatigue, it's going to tell you what to do, right? But day 7 through 9, your daily activity, when to take your nutrients. Again, you get a power shake in the morning, power shake at lunch, take your nutrition, eat a normal meal, a real meal, advanced plan meal at dinner time, and you're not going to starve yourself. People can't believe how full they are while they're doing this. You're not starving yourself, okay? Day 10 or 11, look at this. Improved energy, weight loss, improved sleep, improved digestion. Isn't that what you're needing? Isn't that what you're looking for? I'm giving you the solution. It's not hard, okay? Then day 13 through 15, again, what to expect. Improved energy, weight loss, improved sleep, improved digestion. Then, when you're done with day 15, what do you do next? Go back to McDonald's? No, day 16 through day 65, you keep following it because you can maintain this. Now, what if at day 15 you feel like, I've got more to lose, I want to get healthier? Then go back to day 1 and do it again. But I promise you, you won't feel all the bad stuff going again. You'll have more energy, more strength. You can do this for 60 days if you want to. I don't care, because you're getting good nutrients in, you're eating food at night, and you can do this and live and function and get really super healthy and super strong, okay? So if you want to do that, basically the price would normally be $306. For you, it's $254. The problem is we only have 10 bundles. We have 11 bundles, okay? Maggie is the store manager genius. She runs King Soopers, right? If you walk into King Soopers and are out of it, it's her fault. If you walk into my office and I'm out of vitamin D3, it's my fault. I apologize. But I'm a doctor, Jim, not an engineer, right? Okay, so I'm trying. But our stuff is so good, we can't keep it on the shelves. It's working so well. So again, when we do a break in just a few minutes, get your bundle and then start your day 15 detox. And man, if you really want to if you're like, I want to get this weight off now, That's the way you do it in a way that's healthy and strong. Okay, everybody stand up. Come on, let's get punching. Ready, set, punch. Let's go, punch. Punch, punch. Run in place, punch. Run in place and punch. Get these knees moving. Get these knees moving. Go, go, go. Say, I'm okay. I can do this. All is well. This is getting easy. All right, everybody sit down. So much with the introduction. I'm trying. Okay, so can I be real with you for a second? Because some of you know people who ate good and they still died of cancer. Okay? Or they were marathon runners and they dropped dead of a heart attack. Now, did they have the right map? No, because their map was all about food. Or their map was all about exercise. And again, there's 5 essentials to really pull off the good map. Okay? Or somebody felt fine, went to the doctor and was dead in 3 weeks, right? So they had the wrong map. But then you got aunts and uncles and cousins and maybe parents that smoke and drink and don't go to church, and you're going to go to their 95th birthday party next week, right? Well, the issue is that why are they living so long and healthy, or at least around? Why are they still around? And your friend, 38, 39 years old, my friend Jim at 53 is not. Okay? I want to explain that for you just for a minute, and I want to teach you the truth. You may think I thought I knew what the truth was, but I really want to help you into my world. Okay? Sometimes I think patients, you hear me say stuff and go, what is he talking about? Is he crazy? And the thing is, I really haven't taken time to really explain maybe, or maybe you do get it, right? But let me show you my secret, because again, the bad map says how you feel will tell you how healthy you are, right? So if you wait till you feel like you have cancer or heart disease or diabetes, you start forgetting your name, what does that mean? It's too late, you already got it, right? So how you feel does not tell me as your doctor how healthy you are. There are certain tests that I do in my office every day to find out how healthy you are regardless of how you feel. And I'm no different than your dentist, right? What's the job of your dentist? To prevent what? Tooth decay and cavities, right? Well, how about this? How about the dentist just said, look, if your teeth feel fine, stay home. But if your teeth hurt, then come see me. Because how you feel really dictates how healthy your teeth are. Is that a good map? No. And all of you are like, well, that's crazy. Well, 50 years ago, when did you go to the dentist? When it hurt. So out of the last 50 years, they got their act together and they taught you the right map when it comes to your teeth, right? Well, today, in the last 22 years, I'm trying to give you the right map to not just keep your teeth white, but to keep your whole body at green grass health, right? So please get this, and I hope I do a good job. They never told you to, what if they never told you to brush your teeth, though? What kind of teeth would you have? Brown grass or dirt teeth, right? What if you only brush your teeth when your teeth hurt? What kind of teeth would you have? Brown grass or dirt teeth. See the analogy there? Now, what if you knew about this and you brushed and flossed your teeth, but you didn't share it with your children because it was just too hard, or you couldn't afford toothpaste? Or your spouse, because you thought, well, it's too much money and it's just for me, and who am I to share my beliefs with them? And so you kept brushing your teeth and kept flossing their teeth while their teeth did what? Went from green to what? Brown to dirt, right? And if you just kept it a secret, what about your friend? Would they walk around with healthy teeth or sick teeth? Now, this is kind of like negligent or criminal to not give your child a toothbrush the minute they get the tooth, right? None of you would wait until they're 5 or 6, 7, 8 years old to take them to a dentist once their teeth hurt, right? You know as soon as you have teeth what to do, right? So, let's switch gears now. What do chiropractors do? Guests? What do they work on? Your back, right? They're back doctors. When should you go to the chiropractor? When your back what? Hurts. So why in the world would you child or your infant or a pregnant lady or a teenager or an adult or a senior go to a chiropractor if their back doesn't hurt. Welcome to America. So is that a good map or a bad map? But is it your fault? Because isn't that what you think? If you've never been in my office, don't you think that's what I do? And the reason why I'm maybe selling vitamins and talking about weight loss is because that's just popular and good business sense. No, it has nothing to do with that. The reason why I'm a chiropractor is because your nerve system is what dictates if you're a green, brown, or dead grass. If Uncle Charlie can smoke and drink and do whatever he wants, and he's still living, it's because his brain's still talking to his body and enough to keep him healthy and alive in a green grass. Okay? Christopher Reeves, what did he hurt? His spine. He hurts his spine, and what shut off? Everything. If he just broke his leg, what would happen? It'd heal, and he'd be back to acting, right? But he broke his spine, so that's got to tell you something. If you neglect or you ignore this thing called your spine, whether you understand it or not, it's going to cause everything to go from green grass to brown grass to dirt. Isn't that what's happening in this society? Isn't that what's happening in your family? Because you're told the only reason you go to a chiropractor is when your back hurts, and only if your insurance covers it. Because why would you pay money for that stuff, right? You've been lied to. And when you heard it, it caused everything. And so there's a reason why I'm a chiropractor. It's the hierarchy of your life. Because food is great, but you can starve yourself for 30 days and go without food. Somebody asked me today, 20 pounds in 30 days, how do you do that? I go, it's real easy. You take the book I gave you, you duct tape it over your mouth, take it off in 30 days, I promise you'll lose 20 pounds, right? And you can go days without water, but not, so water's more important than food. You can go minutes without air, because so air is more important than water, and water is more important than food, but you can't go 1 second without nerve supply. The minute that nerve gets interfered with, again, interference kills, then you stop going from green grass, you start going to brown grass. Now, if you knew your body was making brown grass or building disease, when would you want to know? Right now, right? Because you're going into cancer, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, depression, but you're not there yet. And there's no medical test that's going to tell you where you're going. The medical test is only going to tell you when you get there. And if it's back pain, then go to the chiropractor then. But why would you go to a chiropractor now? Well, I'm going to show you that because when you come to me now, what we do with you turns you around and get you going back this way, right? So this is what makes the difference. This is what makes it is your nerve system, because when you eat food, your nerve system has to process it. When you exercise, your nerve system has to process it. When you remove toxins or take vitamins or take medication, your nerve system has to process it. When you do put a toxin in your body, and we'll talk about this in a minute, what does it attack? It attacks your nerve system. When a toxin hits your nerve system, then it has a highway to hell to everything in your body. Okay? That's how your nerve system is so important. And so you can't afford to lose your health. You can't afford to lose your nerve system. You can't afford to ignore your nerve system, right? Can you afford to ignore your teeth? Can you afford to ignore your teeth and only brush them when they hurt? No. Can you afford to only brush your teeth yourself but ignore your family's teeth? No. That's like insane, right? Welcome to my world. This makes me crazy seeing this happen, right? It was all in his nerve system. He never got adjusted, never got a spine corrected. Not with maximized living. Therefore, the body had to go from brown grass to dirt. Okay? And again, how were all these organs working when you were born? Your kidneys, your joints, your lungs, your brain, your immune system, your blood vessels, your organs, your eyes, your heart. When you were born, they were all working what? They were all green grass. So what happened to you over the last 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years? To now go brown grass to dirt. Did you not take enough vitamins? Did you not take enough medication? Are there enough Walgreens? Isn't there enough health food books out there? Enough whole foods? We live in a society that will brush our teeth to prevent tooth disease, but we won't do anything to prevent spinal disease, realizing that that's the key to keeping us at green grass. If it was just food, then because Uncle Charlie eats bad, he'd be dead by now, but he's not. It's his brain-body connection. And so again, interference kills. When's the last time you had your nerves checked for interference? Not saying when's the last time you had back pain. When's the last time you had your spine measured and checked to see if it's causing any interference? And so again, in a child, what are warning signs? What are oil lights? What is brown grass in an infant? Eyes floating here and there, colic, head tilt, like the baby's head tilts like this all the time. Constipation, diarrhea, ear infections, they're fussy. You may say, well, my child had that. Isn't that normal? No. Green grass and green health is normal. That's brown grass to me. That's a warning sign that there's birth trauma being in that child's body. Can you see how I look at the world differently? Well, it's just a little tooth pain. You got a couple more. Just keep, wait till it hurts and brush it. And then when the pain's gone, stop brushing. No, 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 no. Because if you go to the doctor with these things, they're going to give you medication to make these symptoms do what? Go away. They're simply going to cut out the oil light. Come back next month for your well baby check, right? So when we see that going on, we got to get on that and get that nervous system checked. When I see children have bedwetting, growing pains, asthma, not sleeping through the night, constipation, diarrhea, my tummy hurts, I just emotionally frustrated, not happy, they throw stuff on the ground. That means their brain's not talking to their body. That spine's pinching on the nerves, shutting them down. That's not normal, okay? We have work to do. Teenagers, right? God bless them, right? When your child's not doing well in school and they're not focused and they're getting poor grades, what's the solution? What's the answer? Adderall, shoot them, right? Who's going to shoot? They give you pills. And if you don't give them the pills, the teacher reports you to social services. Is that health care? No. But the problem is that you have children that are suffering because hurt people hurt people. They put you on medication, it rewires your brain. The top two side effects is you shoot yourself or you shoot your friends, right? My son Luke was talking that Colorado has the highest suicide rate in the country. Colorado also has the highest antidepressant sales rate in the country. Okay? So you got to get your nervous system checked. Get yourself healthy and get yourself happy. And then adults. Do you have headaches, mental problems, high blood pressure, depression, numbness and tingling, sciatica, low back pain, neck pain, dizziness, fatigue, acid reflux, food issues, allergies, asthma, colds, constipation, sleep problems, eczema, skin issues? Again, those are all brown grass, dirt, brown grass, dirt. And you don't need more outside stuff. We got to get off the hose with your thoughts, with your food. But first things first is with your nerve system. Your nerve system. This is Brian. Brian tried Weight Watchers and personal trainer. But he also had blood pressure, cholesterol issues, and thyroid issues. And he couldn't lose weight. He started getting adjusted. This is his spine on the left, straight, right? Straight. Your spine has to have 3 good curves like this from the front. I didn't write the rules. This is what the books and scientists say. And it has to have 3 good curves like this. If you don't know that, that doesn't break the rules. That's just, you just don't know it, right? If you didn't know you're supposed to brush your teeth, they're going to still go bad. So what happens over time is the spine goes like this, right? What are these vertebrae now doing to the spinal cord and nerves? Pinching it. What does interference do to your body? It kills it. So he can't lose weight, and his heart shutting down, his thyroid shutting down, he's growing diabetes because he's got damage on his spinal cord. He started getting his spine corrected, got off the hose, and now he's lost over 100 pounds. Is that cool? That's how powerful you are. And that promises for you just as well. So, live at green grass. Live at health. And just like your dentist never tells you to stop brushing your teeth because you want to keep them healthy, you have a spine. If you have a spine, whether you were told or not, you need to take care of it whether it hurts or not. Because if you take care of it, it's going to make you healthy and strong, right? What do you see in a nursing home? People with good posture or people with bad posture? Bad. 100%. What put them in the nursing home? It was their posture. It was their posture. It was the damage on the nerves, causing them to go from green grass to brown grass and then to dirt. So again, this is what the good map says. I just follow the map, and it has never proven me wrong. So if this is true, and it is, what should your next step be if you're a guest? Get your spine checked to see if it's crooked or not. Is there any nerves pinching on you? Is it causing any symptoms you have? So pull out your brown grass sheet, fill it out. Okay, everybody pull it out. We'll take a break after this. Then we got 6 more hours. circle what's going on with you. Put your name on it, okay? If you need a pen, raise your hand. Leah and Em will help you. Okay, come on in, have a seat. I can't see you, lights are in my eyes. Hi. Maybe my wife wouldn't know who you are. And then, so fill this out, because if you have a spine, you qualify, okay? If you have a spine, you qualify. Now, I heard a story about a guy who went to a doctor, had tests done on his spine, got his bill, and it was $5,000. Bad map, bad map, bad map, because he was still green grass, he was still brown grass when he left there, okay? So what I'm going to do is your first visit to come get your spine checked to see if you have interference that's killing you. Was that kind of hardcore? Sorry. See if you have interference that's causing your health to shut down and become brown grass is $40. Okay? When we break, you'll take your sheet, you'll go to the table, hand it to Leah, pay for your visit, and you'll be all set. We'll check come in for examine x-rays, we'll check everything. I'll tell you what I see, I'll tell you what's going on. I'll bring you back for your second visit. I'll tell you what's going on. I'll talk about what we need to fix it. And then we'll pick a time to go over the x-rays with you and your spouse so that you can give you the right map to get the body back healing again. And again, all that costs you your first visit is $40. That's my way of giving you a gift and giving you the right map back. So, write your name on here. Circle what's going on. Which is the worst? If you'd like to get rid of the problem, yes. Then pick what time next week do you want to come in? Monday, morning or afternoon? Tuesday afternoon? Wednesday morning or afternoon? Thursday morning or afternoon? This is for you, guests. This is for you, patients who someone in your family isn't getting their spine checked. They have a spine. I wish I could tell you they'd be okay. Some of you patients walk in and I go, hey, how's your husband doing? Oh, he's fine. And he's not getting adjusted, so is he really fine? He may be feeling okay, but he's on his way to not being okay. And what would you want to know? Some of you have children. You're getting adjusted, but your children aren't. Well, I don't know if it's right for them. They're brushing their teeth, aren't they? Yeah. Well, then they should be getting adjusted. Because again, every one of you have a toothbrush, but do every one of you have your famous red bag? Because your toothbrush's job is to prevent tooth decay, and your famous red bag is to prevent spinal decay. Do your exercises, right? Now, some of the guests are going, what in the world's that? We'll talk about this later, okay? It's just your spinal. Do you brush your spine regularly? That's what I should say, right? I'm as serious as a heart choke, right? Artichoke right now. I really want you to encourage. Now, maybe if I've been scary and passionate, because I just get passionate about it, I don't want any more big gyms. I love each one of you. If you're a guest here today, take advantage of this. If you're a patient here and you can't get your husband in for whatever reasons, or your wife or your kids, bring him in anyways and take advantage of this. This one thing will get their body back to green grass, okay? So fill that out. Now, I have to put slides in or I'll get, right, Deborah? I'll forget what's going on. So everybody say, thank you, team. Thank you, patients, for coming. Thank you, guests, for coming. Thank you, partners. So we're going to take a break. Please go out and see Debbie. Give her a hug and get one of her books. Please go out there and see Bethany for the Dream Project. Anybody here got to dance? You just got to dance. You got to dance. Go see Bethany. She will hook you up. She has a dance troupe that's amazing. We went and saw them dance. Very amazing, very tasteful. It was awesome with excellence that she brings, right? And there's tons of things. I mean, she was a professional dancer, professional NFL cheerleader, just got more moves than Jagger, I guess, okay? So, that's good, yeah, that's good. But she's awesome. Awesome story, right? Go see this very foxy chick out over here with called Beauty Counter. And then thank you to Northern Hills Church. That's where John and May worship. The times are at 9 o'clock and 10:45 on Sundays. That's when everybody else goes to church, okay? And come and listen to them sing. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's not too loud. It rocks, so it's good. It's Northern Hills Church off 160 in Quebec. Okay, and if you want good meat, make your orders. You make the order and you pick them up at our office every once a month on Tuesdays. Grass-fed beef from Cornerstone Meats, all kinds of good stuff. And again, 20-minute break, 15-minute break. You can get stuff afterwards and get your product, and we'll get going. See you guys in 15 minutes. Yahoo!
My big why is that giving people the right kind of exercise, 12 minutes a day is all it takes, and they literally can be healthier, they can be stronger.
Good. Step it out. 10 seconds. Good.
I do Max T3 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Just because I like it.
Yeah.
I miss it if I don't do it. I miss it. It's like something is not perfect with the week. Come and do it and just give it a try. You know, you'll fall in love.
In America, people think exercise is an option. They think it takes an hour, they have to go and buy equipment, it's expensive, it's hard, and in a busy lifestyle, they just can't find time to fit it in. But the reality is that exercise is essential. All the chronic diseases, poor sleep, depression, cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's, all have direct correlations to your activity level. And if you're inactive, then those diseases can grow in your body. But if you can exercise and get your body moving, then those diseases don't have an ability to grow and attack your body.
A lot of my friends that are younger than me have had heart attacks and stuff like that. And I'm trying to figure out what the difference is. And they look trimmer than I do, but I think the difference has been I've been exercising.
I love it because it's doable. It's quick. I can do it in the morning before I go to work because I have to be to work between 6 and 6:30.
I can fit it in before I shower and get my stuff done. So it's doable and fittable into my busy schedule with school and work.
The exercises are easy, so you don't need any special equipment for them. You do them on your own at home too.
My big why is that giving people the right kind of exercise, 12 minutes a day is all it takes, and they literally can be healthier, they can be stronger, they can be a better husband, be a better wife, as far as being more fun to be, so it affects them physically, emotionally, mentally.
You can tell that it really works. I was shocked the first time at how it got to all the muscles.
When you're done with the first set of exercises, you're like, okay, like I'm already kind of feeling it.
I lost over 30 pounds. I am in good shape. And that's very much thanks to you.
Back in high school, I would use Max T3 or the surge training as my training for volleyball to get me in shape because I saw better results doing the quick bursts than I did going to the gym and just being on the elliptical or something else for an hour.
I sleep better at night.
You know, if I work outside in the garden for a long time, I notice it. I don't get out of breath.
I can walk for long stretches, and I've also tried to test my ability to do some of the exercises I don't like the jumping jacks.
You can't reach your dreams, you can't reach your goals if you're sick and overweight and just not feeling good about yourself. And so I open up Saturday mornings at 8:30 to come and work out for free, to give everybody in this community an opportunity to come and get their life back.
Give it a try. Can't lose nothing, but wait.
Simple and easy, there you go.
Come and do it and just give it a try. You know, you'll fall in love.
They gotta get here.
I'm real happy with it.
You gotta show up to get results.
And the crazy thing is you're gonna find it by doing jumping jacks, by doing squats, by doing push-ups. Things that make your body move have an amazing effect on your body, and I want people just to be able to reach their dreams and goals and use exercise as a tool.
Isn't that cool? Hey! Everybody give Scott a big hand for putting that together and fun stuff like that. Okay, everybody stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. I know you sat down. Okay, let's run in place. Run in place or march in place, okay? Throw some punches and say, I'm okay. I can do this. All is well. I got my vitamin D today. This is getting easy. All right, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. So how many times have we done that so far? 3 times. So you've already worked out for a total of 1.5 minutes. And right now, your body's burning more fat than when you walked in here. So right now, you're already healthier than you walked in, so we're already mission accomplished. Give yourself a hand. It's called multitasking. You learn what you could eat, what you could do. You worked out while you were doing it. You heard a few jokes. Hey, you're having a good time, right? So here's the thing. Your workouts aren't about how much time you spend at the gym. It's what is that workout? Again, what is that food or bad food tell my body? What is the nerve supply or not nerve supply tell my body? What is that workout telling my body? Is it causing my hormones to go up and stress me out and gain weight and get hungry and ruin my immune system? Or is it building lean body, getting me fit, getting me strong, helping me be more active? Because a lot of these needs we talked about, as far as moving better, getting on the seat faster, get that $20, you fix that by the right kind of exercise. So there is exercise that can turn you into brown grass, and there's exercise that can turn you into green grass over a prolonged time. It's all about your cortisol. Everybody say cortisol. It's about your hormones, okay? Some exercise is better than none. Okay, get out and get moving. But again, if you keep following the map and you keep getting the map better, then the best map is going to show you that your exercise needs to be high intensity, short duration. Okay, everybody say high intensity, short duration. Because when you do that, you begin to affect your appetite and your hunger. You begin to affect your blood sugar levels. You burn fat around the midsection, and you have low energy. You have higher energy. But if you're doing a workout that's like 30, 45 minutes, treadmill, elliptical, you really don't get out of breath, or you're going for a walk, that's good, better than nothing. But in time, it is going to cause more hunger issues, mess up your blood sugar levels, make your body store fat, so you're getting that tire around your waist, and it's going to affect your energy levels and your sleep levels. And so you've been lied to. Everybody look to your partner and say, you've been lied to. So the bad map says you got to get in your fat burning zone for 45 minutes. And it's simply never been proven to work. It just doesn't work. That exercise, why it's better than nothing, again, who has an hour to go to the gym every day, right? I don't. But I want to, and if I do go, then I want to make sure that map is taking me to where I want to be. That my needs are getting met. I'm thinking better. I'm feeling better. I'm looking like I want to look, right? I remember guys, I used to go to the gym for years, and they work out harder than me, but it seemed like they never changed. You know what I'm talking about? They just never changed. I'm like, what's going on? Well, here's it is. It's all about metabolic conditioning, to where these exercises you saw in that video target the hormones and drive oxygen into your cells, and that creates the healing effect. And literally 12 minutes a day. And it has to do everything to do with your time. Everybody say time, type, and tempo, right? I mean, we have some coaches in here, some instructors as far as CrossFit goes, and they know this stuff too, and they teach us very well. So if you don't want to come to me, go see them. They do a really, really, really good job. But your anabolic hormones, you burn fat, you build muscle, catabolic hormones, all these things get going to where literally your body will burn fat for up to 36 hours after this kind of workout. If you get on a treadmill for an hour, your heart's pumping and it's fun while you're on it, but afterwards, the after effect is increased stress hormone levels, hunger, appetite, and suppress your immune system. After you do these 12-minute workouts or 6-minute workouts, the response is for 36 hours, you're going from brown grass back to green grass. Make sense? If you want to lose 20 pounds in 30 days, you're going to do it in less time working out. Show up, work hard, check the box. Work as hard as you can, like I told people today as we're working out. If you're like, I can't breathe, this sucks, I'm going to throw up, I'm like, you're right on track. Good job. Keep it going. You won't die, I promise, you know. But this is hard. I thought we were supposed to carry on a conversation with our friend. Yeah, if you want to jack up your cortisol levels, if you really want to get in shape, and you want to get lean and mean and get strong, okay, and have peace, and look healthy and be strong, then this is the key right here. And again, this is we talked about the afterburn, metabolic afterburn. It's called EPOC. That literally you can burn fat even when you are done exercising. So literally while you're sleeping for up to 36 hours after 12 minutes of exercise, your body's still running, still burning. You're still benefiting from your 12 minutes of exercise. And so again, it depends on who you are. What do you need to stay consistent at this thing called exercise? It's not an option. You have teeth, you need to brush them. You have a spine, it needs to be taken care of. You have a body, you need to move, right? You need to exercise. Me personally, I go to a CrossFit gym. I love it. I think too much for everybody else, my family. I don't take that the way you want to. But I need to show up to my CrossFit gym and not think. My coach stretches me out. My coach tells me what workout to do, and he tells me when to go home, okay? And then I go home. And I've worked out. That will keep me consistent for the last almost 5 years, 5 to 6 days a week. I've done P90X where you put the video in, and I'm good for 90 days. But after that, I can't drag myself downstairs to do another workout to save my life. maybe you can. So if you're a video person and you don't like to be in a group, then get the Max T3 videos. If you like a group, you want to check it out first, come on Saturdays. It's for free. If you want to do a CrossFit workout, see Miss Marilyn over here. See your hand, Marilyn. Yeah. Or see Tiffany. She'll tell you about her gym. Right? There's different ones. Right? Different places to go. Anybody else in here? I don't want to offend everyone. Go do yoga with Tammy. Right? With Judy on Thursday. We do yoga in our office on Thursday nights. I don't lead it. Right? It's called Yahweh Yoga. All they do is stand around and talk for a while. I was there Thursday night. And it starts at 7. And I'm like, it's 7:30. Y'all silly. What do you... I was teasing, but no, they get in there and they stretch and it's fun. So, and Marilyn teaches yoga classes and they do an amazing job. I don't care who you do it with, just get consistent. I need to be in a group. Some of you want to be alone. Some of you can go to the gym and do your own thing, right? Whatever it is, go do it. Know who you are. So again, we have free classes to try it. Check the card. I can help you at different gyms, whatever you want, but check the card, check the sheet, get signed up. Meet us this Saturday, 8:30 at my office. You'll have fun. You'll have fun, I promise, okay? And again, you don't want to blow the fat burning afterwards, so sugar and grains and pasta and soy milk will shut down the fat burn. So that's why you had coconut milk, berries, spinach, perfect protein. Did anybody try a sample of the Power Shake out there? Anybody die over or keel over with it? Spinach is in there because spinach, you didn't taste it, but it's an appetite suppressant. If you eat spinach in your Power Shakes, it helps control your appetite. So that's always a good thing too, right? And that's what science says. Like my picture I got, so I put this picture up here. There were real quick questions about what kind of milk should you drink. Raw milk's the best, organic second, should be whole milk, okay? Soy milk's not your friend. It messes with your cells, your estradiols, your phenols, and can cause sickness and disease. So soy, any product, soy milk, soy stuff, makes your body from green grass to brown grass. In place, do coconut milk, almond milk, raw milk, okay? So we're a family of 6. We go through literally a half a gallon of raw cow's milk a week. We don't drink, if you going through like 6 gallons of it, you're allergic to it because you're addicted to it because of the sugar. So after your workout, get a good power smoothie, get some perfect protein in you. I hope you like vanilla because that's all we got. Chocolate for some reason is just not, again, man, we're out of product. I don't care, these people don't care if we're out of product. They want their chocolate protein powder. We're working on it. I'm a doctor, Jim, not a scientist. And again, 15% off. Now, what if we're out of chocolate and you have to have vanilla? Don't worry, still order it and pay for it. We're going to order it probably tonight or tomorrow. It'll be in next week. You'll get it, and you'll still get your discount, okay? So if we run out of anything, you still get your discount. I didn't announce that earlier. So there you go. Okay, now, everybody say ashwagandha. This is the secret of the sauce. Again, you see this on Dr. Oz and things like that, but this is one of the most powerful antioxidants you can put in your body. And what does it help? Your central nervous system. What a concept, huh? What controls everything in your life? Your central nervous system, green grass or brown grass. Why is Uncle Johnny not dying? It's because his central nervous system, for some reason, is still preserved and doing well. So we want to make sure you get a lot of this. I make sure I get a lot of this in me and in my family. And the other thing is we also try to make sure we get coffee bean extract, green coffee bean extract. Why? Because Dr. Oz says it. And if Dr. Oz says it, well, then it must be true, right? But again, we had to make a lot of our formulas for us to get the result, and so we love Max Fit. Everybody say Max Fit. Because it has the green coffee bean extract in it, it has the ashwagandha in it, and reduces cortisol levels by 25%, and it helps your body mass, your blood sugar levels, and everything get better. And again, 15% off. I think we have some in stock. And again, I'll share Luke's story. My son Luke, you know, when I was 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, there were bullies in the neighborhood that weren't very nice to me. So as soon as I got off the bus, I would run into the house so they couldn't see me, and I'd sit and watch cartoons. Deputy Dog, Woody Woodpecker. And kids, there's only a certain amount of time those cartoons are on. If you missed them, you didn't get to sit up all night on a cartoon channel and watch them, right? So I would grab a pecan sandies, whatever's in the house, and I would eat them. So guess what happened to me 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade? I turned to what they would call super blubber, okay? So I'm very sensitive to saying don't eat that, you'll make you fat, because of what names I was called, one of my big whys too. So when I see my children going down a similar road, I'm not gonna be mean to them, but with Luke especially, Luke is just all man and he's all strength, and he, at 6th grade, even he said, had a really round face, let's just say it that way, right? And he likes his sweets, he liked carbohydrates, and I'm like, you know what? We need something to do here. So I got him involved in CrossFit twice a week. I started getting him the Max Fit. and a vitamin D3, and he has just grown. You know how some kids, 7th, 8th grade, go those hormone years? Not Luke. Luke's made the drum corps for high school next year. Luke's made the high honor roll twice. He's getting healthy. He's getting strong. And why? Because we're feeding his potentially brown grass and getting back to green grass. And he didn't even know. The problem is we just see life going back into his body. And so Luke is awesome. Everybody give Luke a hand. Good. Give May and Leah a hand too, and Grant a hand, because they put it with me all day long, my wife a hand. But we practice this stuff. We have to. I mean, the world's kind of crazy. You got to watch out. And so again, how do you do this? Well, it all depends, but you're going to go 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. It's just sprint and then take a minute break. There's different ways of doing this. When you come on Saturdays, I can show you how to do this. There's a 6-minute workout version. There's a 12-minute workout version. All depends on how you do it, okay? But don't get hung up on the numbers, right? So everybody stand up. And I need 4 volunteers, please. Run up here real quick. Let's see if you're still thinking. 4 volunteers. Run up on stage. Right up here. Come up here. Up on stage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Come on. Come up. Get up here. Get up here. Get more. I got more. Come on. Okay. Spread out. Okay. Come on. Watch my hose. Don't step on my hose. Okay. So, 20 seconds of jumping jacks. Ready, set, go. Now you can jump like this, or you can step. You do your version. Just don't hit your neighbor, okay? Jumping jacks. You can go, hey, ho, hey. Keep going. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Time. All right. Catch your breath. Take it out. Catch your breath. You can take a breath for 20 seconds. We're going to do this 3 times through. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do knee ups, where you basically touch your knee, try to use your opposite hand, get a little brain movement going in there. Ready, set, go. Opposite hand, opposite knee, go. Now you watch and see who works the hardest, because we're going to get a prize. Keep it going. Yeah, little competition. Knee up. Hit knee up. Time. All right. Now we're going to pick apples, right? And again, this is what we do on Sundays. Picking apples is you reach and grab the apple, and you're going to put it in your pocket. Reach in the apple, put it in the pocket. Okay. Your mark, get set, go. Pick the apples, pick the apples, pick the apples. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, pick those apples. Apple pie, sweet with honey, stevia. Come on. Time. All right, now the last one. Last one is a burpee. It looks like this, okay? You're gonna go down, hit, push up, jump up, and clap, all right? We're gonna do 100 of them. Ready? Time. We're just gonna do squats. Real easy, up and down. Ready, set, go. Squat it out. Good, squat it out. You can't go far, don't go far. Just up and down, you're moving. 5 seconds, keep going. Time, all right. You guys stay here. Give me a hand, give yourself a hand. Now, don't sit down yet. Shake it out. Catch your breath. Now, you're huffing and puffing right now, right? Stay here. You're huffing and puffing, you're breathing. Right now, you're building muscle. Right now, you're killing disease. Right now, your skin's getting more youthful, right? So the key to looking healthy is working out and using my wife's cream that she says I have to use or she'll break my arm. So I'm looking younger, right? But right now, your body is going from green grass back to brown grass back to green grass. In just this time, you'll burn fat now, all the way probably till tomorrow morning. So give yourselves a hand. Stay here. And as a gift for coming up on stage, there you go, for you. Do you have one of these? There you go. All right, give him a hand, yeah. Woo! Okay, you guys can leave now. Go right off that way. Be safe. Okay, go ahead. Give him a hand, yeah. Who hasn't got the t-shirt yet? There you go, and there you go. Okay, very good. How we doing? Okay. Now, okay, very good. We having fun yet? Have a seat, kitchen. Now that's exercise, y'all. It doesn't have, whatever it is you like to do. Run fast, walk slow. Walk slow, walk fast. It's just getting that fast, slow rhythm. If you need any help with this, come to the workout, email me. I got tons of stuff for you, okay? You tell me what your favorite exercise is. I'll give you a surge type exercise to get her done, okay? All right, let's go ahead and let's play this video, please.
Every morning I get up, I take a shower, wash my hair, put on conditioner, a little under eye concealer, and I'm ready to go.
I would say I use about 8 products a day.
Before I leave my house, I use 12 products.
I use about 10 to 15 products per day.
I'll do a toner, an under eye, I do a spot treatment.
I get lotion for my body.
Lip balm, eye cream.
Sunscreen, a little eye cream.
My hair is not the greatest, so I do use some product in my hair.
I don't always know what's in my products.
I'm trying to learn what's inside my products.
I can't say that there's nothing bad inside my products.
I try not to think about it.
100.
I'll go 400.
Couple hundred. 11.
The European Union and other countries have banned 1,300 ingredients from all personal care products. The United States has banned 11.
2000. I have absolutely no idea.
Hopefully it was 2012.
The United States has not passed a federal law governing the cosmetics industry since 1938.
What? Wait, seriously?
I think it's a little bit crazy that people are using all these products and there hasn't been any regulation since 1938.
When I look at a label, I see a lot of words. Quite frankly, as an average consumer, I don't really understand.
Butylated,
toluene, benzalkonium chloride,
formaldehyde.
When I think of formaldehyde, I think of the liquid that we used to store frogs in.
Methylchloroisothiazolinone.
What's really exciting about Beauty Counter is we've done the homework for you.
I joined Beauty Counter to make better products for my 3 daughters and to create safer products for everyone.
I joined Beauty Counter because I wanted to be part of a movement.
I joined Beauty Counter because these are products and a mission that can make a difference for everyone.
I joined Beauty Counter to be part of the solution.
I joined Beauty Counter because I believe in the entrepreneurial spirit of the business model for the company.
I don't want to have to make a choice between products that are gorgeous and make me feel good about myself and things that are healthy for my body, my family, and the environment.
Beautiful can be healthy.
I started Beauty Counter to bring safe and effective products to the marketplace because everyone's health counts.
We want to know what's in our beauty products.
The ingredients in our products matter because our health counts.
I count. My mom and my dad, they count for everything.
My community counts.
My wife counts the most.
Everybody counts.
The choices you make today will matter tomorrow. We're counting on you.
The reason why my wife and I use it too, is because the choices you make do matter. So how many days in your life so far, ladies and men, have you applied lotion or makeup or something to your skin? Well, what's your largest organ? Your skin. And your body absorbs that in. And so it's not like your first Big Mac is what caused the heart attack or the cancer or the diabetes. It's how many you had over the last 10, 20, 30 years, right? So we're realizing that, like we have one lady who talked about one of our workshops. When she washes her hair with her old toxic hair product, her body stops losing weight. And after about 4 days, it kicks back in because she was on a special program where everything was regimented except her shampoo. And when she switched using that shampoo, her body kept losing the weight. So come on. But seriously, that's how bad the toxins they're putting in these skin creams, suntan lotion, things like that, and how have a negative effect on our body going from green grass to brown grass. So again, I want you to just be aware, because you maybe think you're doing anything right, but you need a better map. And it may be, so if you haven't seen Eileen and tried some of the things and talked to her about your skin and lotions, it's very important. Because you want to make choices that affect your tomorrow, and you don't want to cause yourself to get sick. I mean, Angie talked about that. She has a friend that went through breast cancer. She looked at all the makeups and stuff like that. It's nuts. Especially a lot of them have you wearing pink and stuff too. So I want to go through that. Okay, everybody say toxins. So what are they? Toxins are, again, cause interference. So what are they? Well, talk about this. This is my fishy little Charlie. And if I take some Gatorade, and Charlie's a little heavy, so I'm going to put him on some Slim Right from Safeway. I'm going to put him on some reduced fat, creamy peanut butter. I'm going to give him some Arizona tea fortified with high fructose corn syrup. Just corn. Come on, get over it, right? And I'm going to go ahead and give him some naked juice because this is really good for you. It's green, full of sugar. What's going to happen? Wait. Sunny D. Sunny D, you got to put this in here, right? If I pour that into little Charlie's bowl, what's going to happen to Charlie? Oh, wait a minute. Don't forget the Ensure. He's a little getting up in his age. I got to give him some Ensure. It's going to kill Charlie, right? Now, is it because Charlie had bad genes or because his environment had a negative effect on his body? That's what toxins do. That's what toxins do. So where do they come from? Medications are toxic to your body. Household products, your cleaners, Teflon cookware, tapware, heavy metals. So like Van Halen, AC/DC, right? Okay? Now, what I like about this stuff like dish gel, automatic dishwasher ingredient, detergent, it says 4% of something I can't pronounce, 96% of other ingredients. That they don't have to tell you what those other ingredients are because the government says you don't have to. No full disclosure. So again, it's toxic. Now, real quick, who here is concerned about the measles? Be honest. And should you get a measles shot or not? Yes. I don't want to spend, this will be another 10-hour lecture, but let me just say this. At the end of the workshop, I'll be giving free samples of antifreeze out for anybody who wants a sip. Okay? Do I have any takers? No. Why would you not want to drink this antifreeze? So? Does that matter? It's toxic. If your kitty, cat, or doggy drank this, what would happen? Do you realize that in all vaccines there's an ingredient that's antifreeze? So, why would you inject it in your body if you're not wanting to drink it? And why would we let them make laws to force us to drink it to protect everybody else who's already drank it? See what I'm saying? I'll get off my soapbox. Skim soy milk is toxic to your body, but almond milk is not. So, drink almond milk, coconut milk, raw cow's milk, or whole milk, okay? Very good. So tap water, heavy metals, biotoxins, that's your mercury amalgams, that's your vaccines. All these things make your body go from green grass to brown grass. The longer you use it over time, then it causes from green grass to brown grass to dirt. So, Diet Coke, I want to go on a diet. What's the bad map say? Drink what? But there's research, all kinds of research, this actually makes you gain weight. The good map says this makes you gain weight. So break up with your addiction of diet soda. Right now your voice is like, I know, you're addicted to it, okay? And right now you're eating Frankenfood. What's Frankenfood? Well, Lunchables for one thing are Frankenfood, right? I make Lunchables, my kids make Lunchables, but they take meat and they roll it up and take some veggies and bring it and they have a same thing there. Because here's the ingredients in a Lunchable. Is that food? Well, is that going to make little Johnny go from green grass to brown grass? Tell me why 1/3 of all children are obese, have diabetes, and they can't pass their test scores because they're putting that in their body. And again, what's worse than sugar is the pink pack, the blue pack, and the yellow pack. And that's what Angie was talking about. If I'm at a store and I see you have a whole box of Splenda in your cart, I'm seeing the 5-year-old hold a loaded gun to their head. And just like you'd go, put that down, you're going to hurt yourself. I'm like, put it down, you're going to, because I know you're going to feed that to your family and to your children. And then I see you at Starbucks. Can I have a double macchiato caramel with extra soy and Splenda, please? And I'm like, let me give you my friend cardiologist or my friend the oncologist card now because you're killing yourself one coffee at a time. Instead, can I get a venti Americano with heavy whipping cream? You betcha, Dr. Arvay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, right? No sugar in that. And again, what's worse than sugar? Again, what do they say? Causes irreversible brain damage. Stay away from these products if you want to get healthy. That's what they're saying. This stuff is horrible for children. And again, gum. I'm a big. I see you chewing gum. Let me see your gum pack. I pull it out. I go, oh, look it. There's the pink pack in your gum. You chew it how often? Oh, once a year. No, every day. And how many pieces do you chew every day? Like a whole pack, right? So talk to May, she'll show you what she chews, right? And it's a healthy kind with no artificial sweetener in it, and it tastes pretty good. Okay. So, and again, all this stuff that you put in your body, toxins, causes inflammation, right? And we said, what do you need? You need to improve your memory. You need to improve your heart. You need to not get cancer. Get happy. Get your nerves going. Get rid of MS and Parkinson's and neurogenic diseases, brain fog, poor grades, ADHD, ALS. I don't want diabetes. I don't want autoimmune disease. I don't want arthritis. I don't want new pulmonary disease. So you don't have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different doctors. You simply water the grass and it turns what color? Green. So you just simply live the 5 essentials. It has an anti-inflammatory response, and all this stuff begins to go away. The brown grass begins to go away, and the green grass begins to come back. Does that make sense? That's why it's so powerful. And so again, everybody say LRQ. If you want to know if toxins are making you brown grass, you can take the LRQ in your book on page 140 of the Metabolics book, of this book here, okay? Or you can fill this out, check the LRQ box right here, and I need your first name and last name and your email address, and I will send you the online version, and you get a really neat report, and I can look at that, and then on March 7th, everybody say March 7th, we're going to have a hormone workshop. How to maximize your metabolism, how to balance your hormones, how to take this LRQ that you just got that says you might be in crisis. What do I do about it? Well, on March 7th, it's Saturday at 9:30, we will meet through this, we'll go through this, and it's lots of fun. And it's only 8 hours long, not 10, okay? Good. I'm teasing. Not really. And it's usually a $99 value, but how much is it for you? Free. So check the card. We're going to collect these in just a minute. Okay, everybody stand up. Almost done. I got to keep this going here. Come on, get up. All right, everybody start throwing punches. It's the last time, I think. Come on, don't get tired on me. Come on, Donna. Good. Say, I'm okay. I can do this. All is well. This is getting easy. This is getting easy. I'm green grass. Good, sit down. Okay, so let's wrap this up. All right. Now it's time to get personal. Somebody mentioned it. This is going to cause conflict. So what are the effects of people around me having on my thoughts, my eating plan, my workouts, my posture, and having fun? Again, who are we going to start living to please? The person in the mirror you brush your teeth with, right? Others say, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm on a mission to live a great life. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not going to eat that today. I'm allergic to, I found out my doctor said that I'm allergic to that. Don't say that. You know that's going to make you fat and give you cancer. Don't eat that. Don't do that. Just simply tell your mother, your father, your family, you're allergic to this, and this is why you've been so grumpy lately. And they'll go, okay, whatever you say, whatever you say. What are people around you having on you? Okay? Your most important success factor is you are the average of the 5 people you spend most of the time with. So are you the leader or the follower? Are those around you causing you to become green grass or brown grass? So we need to make some changes. Either you leave them, don't leave them, not husbands or wives. This is not your green light to go. You're stuck with each other, so you might as well both change, right? But your kids? That's another story. No. My point is that understand that you may be brown grass because you're trying to please everyone. And you don't have to do that anymore. Promise you, if you get green grass, everyone will be pleased with you. So take time to do that. This is Jim. Jim had a bad map. I wish I was one of his 5 friends 5 years ago to give him a good map. See, the thing is that you've learned a lot today, and you're now going to be on your way to green grass, but don't go it alone, because again, the 4 or 5 friends around you are going to dictate how long you will stay at green grass. Sure, they'll let you get healthy and lose weight for 30 days and then talk about you because you've lost weight and you're their skinny friend, right? But then they're going to keep talking to you and talking to you and talking to you. Because I see it. I see people lose 30 pounds, and then I see them the next 6 months later, and they gain it back. Why? Because they didn't change their environment. They didn't get their friends and family on board. They didn't explain to them, look, I care about you, and I want to spend the last 10 years of my life not visiting you in a nursing home, but I want to spend it enjoying my life with you. Does this make sense? And it's about the choices you make every day. And so I wish that I could have been there for Jim to help him get healthy, okay? And all of you have a Jim in your life that if you don't step up and tell him what you learned today and drag them or bring them into our events over the next 30 days, then there's going to be issues. And so I want you to look at your calendar real quick and see what we're up to this month, okay? See what we're up to. So for the next 30 days, we've got work to do, right? What's the first thing on your calendar say? Look on the back of it. Go shop for the week, right? Plan ahead, right? And then what? Start your 15-day detox. And then on the 16th, we're going to do what? Recipe night. And then on the March 5th, we're going to do what? Go shop with a doc. And then on March 7th, we're going to do what? Does it say it? Yeah. And then on March 9th, we're going to go to Cinzetti's. Everybody say Cinzetti's. And I'm going to teach you how to go out to eat without going off your diet. Thank you. Everybody say, hi, Leah. Hi. So, this is your next 30 days. And we're going to sing, again, who else in your family or in your circle deserves a great life? You be the leader to help them find a good life, okay? To find a great life. And we're going to close out with a song, but just remember, imagine, what if you all just started becoming green grass? What would your life be like in 30 days? What would your marriage be like? What would your family be like? What would the city be like if we all started getting serious? Something about claiming your promise and now living with the right map. Can I get an amen? Amen. And so the thing is what I want you to understand is that we're on a mission to put an end to unnecessary suffering. And the people who needed to be here today in your circle, can you think of at least one person needed to be here today? Yeah. Or a couple of people, maybe people from work, church, school, your gym, okay? That's what we're going to go after the next 30 days. And I wish you could give me all their names. I could call them all. I can't. It's not my gift. Maggie can do that. I can't do that, okay? But the thing, Carly can do that too. But again, look at these dates. Find your friends. Because again, imagine if everybody got the green grass by checking everybody's spine. Quit hitting my buttons. Everybody's spine gets checked at birth, right? For back pain? No, because they have one, right? And again, what happened when the doctor grabbed a hold of your head when you were coming out of the womb? Right? You might want to get that checked, even if you're in your 20s or 30s. Parks filled with children playing, better test scores, safe schools. Again, hurt people. Less cancer, less heart disease, less diabetes, less Alzheimer's, less crime, love and respect for the young and old. Why? What did we all decide to do? Claim our promise. Get back on with our destiny. Start living a great life, because that's why you were given breath and you still have time. So we're going to work on you the next 30 days. While they're singing, I want you to think about who is close to you but far from health, but far from a great life. Write their name down on your note sheet. Write their name down, and your mission over the next 30 days is to help them learn about green grass. And then after we're done, we'll wrap up and close out. Go ahead.
Vapor of it all, it's a chasing of the wind, the powers of the earth, so pale and thin, we will set our hearts on you again. Heaven taunts the hearts of men. We can feel it from within, the beauty of it all, the mystery, the swelling of a voice, a rising sea. Trees clap their hands for you, Oceans, they dance for you. You are holy. Oh, the mystery of it all. I can never peer within, could never find the words or understand the fullness of a God become a man. Holy, you, oh God, are holy. Trees clap their hands for you. Oceans, they dance for you. You are holy, infinite and holy. A billion stones rise for you. Clouds paint the skies for you. Mountains stand tall for you. Valleys bow down to you. Everything rising to sing all our songs to you.
The impossible and holy. Kings become fools for you, kingdoms to ruins for you. Vapor finds ground in you, music finds sound for you. Everything rising, everything rising, everything rising. We're singing.
Then meet us tomorrow morning at Northern Hills Church off 100. Basically, you get off at I-25 and Highway 7 and go east about 4 miles at the big church on the left-hand side. So wasn't that awesome? Give them a hand. Yay! Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, everybody stand up. Okay, let's do it one more time. Punch it out and say, I'm okay. I can do this. All is well. This is getting easy. This is getting easy. All right, stay standing, stay standing. So I reward early birds. And we had a contest at our office. If you bought your tickets early, someone was going to win a 15-day detox. And the winner is Chuck and Maggie Beatty. Yay! Come get it. You got 5 seconds or someone else is going to come get it. Give him a hand. There you go, buddy. Chuck. Rick Beatty. Sorry. How long have we been seeing each other? Yeah, sorry. I'm a little tired. So Rick Beatty and Maggie. I was thinking Chuck and Jenny, but that's okay. So again, what's our goal? Our goal is to put an end to unnecessary suffering. That's our goal. And so the next 30 days, let's work on you. Let's get you going. If you're a guest, let's get your nervous system checked. It'd be the best decision you ever made. And then if your family has spines, okay, let's get them checked too. And then we'll spend the next 30 days doing things, having events to bring your friends to, so that you can become the leader and save them. Because again, either you're going to pull them up, or they're going to suck you back down. So it does matter. So again, let me just pray real quick. We'll be done. Father, we love you, that the power that raises the sun and sets the moon is the power that makes us green grass. If we'll just simply follow your map, the good map you've given us, healthy and healing is our promise. We just bless these things in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. See you guys on the workout on Saturday. Give yourself a hand.